Welcome to Role Seekers and the Legend of the Bell, everyone. My name's Dustin Ritchie, and these are the Role Seekers. Woo! Woo!
Hey.
If you've never joined us before, we play Dungeons and Dragons, so you don't have to. So we tell an epic fantasy story. We use Dungeons and Dragons to do it. Everything you see is completely improvised, except for a few notes and the lore. So I don't want to do a ton of notes tonight because I want to jump into the game. We had a little bit of a late start, but we're here now, ready to play. So one thing, huge announcement though, is that we do have a Kickstarter currently going on right now. It's called The Curse of the Dreg'Damor. It's on Kickstarter. You can find the links in our bio. If you're on TikTok, link in the link tree. If you're on Twitch, go to the more, check rollseekers.com. You'll be able to find it that way. So we have fully funded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So we still have about 10 days to go, and we're about to smash through our second stretch goal. Really excited. The more that we gain, basically at this point, the more that we get to work with Teague and Goki and produce more art. But there are a few fun stretch goals. The next one that we'll smash here very soon gets you 2 alternate endings, both bad endings for your game. So really excited. So we're going to show the quick video of The Curse of the Dreg'Damor, and then we will jump into tonight's game. Adventurers to the world of Nibel and the Curse of the Dreg'Damor.
When do I get to play?
Oh, I totally got caught up in it. Welcome to the Kickstarter. My name is Dustin Ritchie, and I am the creator of Role Seekers and the Legend of Nibel. We are an actual play, role-playing, live stream, and podcast on Twitch and TikTok, and for the past year, I've been working with Martin Bunicki of Gaming Honors to develop a brand new 5e compatible module for Dungeons & Dragons. This is The Curse of the Dreg'Damor. But what is Role Seekers, and what is the Curse of the Dreg'Damor? Well, as we like to say on our show, we're local gamers just like you who roleplay for your enjoyment. And that's the truth of it. Everything you see on Role Seekers is improvised, except for the lore. That I've been writing since I was in 5th grade, and I'm really excited to be able to share just a small slice of it with you in this new module. Here, you're going to explore the continent of Tyve, a land where darkness is born from light, and it's starving for you. You will follow Dyre Nahk'Vosh, an aging barbarian, on his journey to the Ebon Keep. Here, he hopes to stop a curse before it envelops his people. But is that the truth? Or is there something more sinister happening behind the scenes? That you'll have to discover for yourself. What I can tell you is that this is an epic adventure. Through playtesting over the last year, we have basically turned a level 14-15 adventure into a level 4 module. You're going to go on a crazy ride. I've been very honored to work with artists and writers like Martin Bunicki and Teague and Goki to breathe life into this narrative adventure, which will transform your tabletop into an epic story battleground. You're going to do everything from puzzles and riddles to original songs to encounters that you can solve through wit, not just with the sword. So, without further ado, it's time to like, follow, and share. Pledge if you can, because the curse is calling you. Welcome back, everybody. So, let me get some creepy music going. Be sure to check out that Kickstarter. We'll make a couple more announcements throughout the game because we're really excited about it. But this is the first time that we played in Tyve for a while. Back into the, other than the Kickstarter that we did a couple weeks ago.
that was in Tyve.
That was in Tyve. But like, I mean like our actual
campaign.
level 5 campaign.
Get with it.
Thanks. So,
March 1st.
last time on our show, a month ago, we had a duel game where the heroes
Did we
actually
do our intro?
traversed, what?
Did we do our intro video?
No, we didn't. So we'll do that.
Yeah.
Because it's Monday night.
Monday night.
We're gonna do our intro video. Let's roll some dice.
Hey! Good call, Alex.
Woo!
I also
All right, so I do want to play some D&D tonight,
Yeah.
so we are going to go into that, everybody. So I'll take a quick vote, though. Do you guys want to do a condensed session of the vocab, where you can earn a inspiration die?
Ooh.
We'll do 6 questions tonight.
I'm down.
Winner take all.
Oh, it's just gonna humiliate me. But okay, I'll try.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick them at random. I'm not gonna even like look. So I'll turn the creepy ass music down for a minute.
Don't
Okay,
tell Jamie.
the goddess of stars and the patron deity to the knights of Athelius.
Oh.
Cephas.
Nope.
Oh, stars.
I don't know how long this is.
Phaedrus.
Phaedrus.
Ooh, nice.
Point to Trevor.
Nice, Trevor.
Job.
Look at you looking at it. I'm all up here.
Same.
Going to the.
I have Jamie's.
Filing
You got it. As
Oh,
long as you're not
okay.
looking at the
Notes?
glossary, I don't care. If you got notes, it's like an open note test.
I don't
Oh.
take notes anymore.
You gotta reward your players if they take notes.
But I don't want to take notes.
You're using my notes for these questions.
Correct.
Am I allowed to look at the glossary since he made it?
No, he's just feeding. you.
I'm abstaining.
It's his notes.
Why? You shouldn't abstain.
I'll start making the questions. How about that? And then Aaron
Perfect.
can start to.
That'd be great. I would
Justin's
love-
like, yes, please, thank
Yeah, I would
God.
love to offload this. That'd be awesome, man. Okay, the goddess of new beginnings.
Cephas. F.
FF. Looking to Allie. Okay.
The same guy.
Yes, but there's differences.
Eli, what question? How many questions?
Okay, Martin's PC from episode 5.5. He ran away during the events of the Shattered Isles, stowed away on the Sarkophner, approached the party in the
Yes,
Raggedy
he was
Rat,
in the thing.
offering info about the mines. He was near death from the plague. He got it from the Black Glint during
Wasn't
episode
it
5.5.
Cut.
I have game 5 and game 6, but no 5.5.
After receiving the
and he did
juice,
survive.
he was sent
The
back to the
juice.
Arcanium with the Black Glint and a letter from Brill for study.
Martin.
I know.
It was some kind of stab.
I don't
It was
know.
like cut or something like
Oh, you're so close.
Mutt, clut, clit. No.
No, Freudian slip. His name is Clot. You were so close.
Clot.
So close.
Yes, Clot.
You can't remember.
Okay, so
I don't remember my NPC from this most recent game we played 2 weeks ago.
you guys do need to remember those. We will have to go back to them at some point.
I have it.
And I have them written.
Jordy. It was Jordy.
Okay, so those are the right
Yeah,
ones.
because you
I have-
always have
I've been taking
Star Trek
notes.
names.
Okay, a man found in Birkenstock buried under a pile of black glints.
Oh God.
Oh, right.
He was in that second
I know
side.
exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know the
I can
game.
see
I don't
Yeah.
know how long this is.
I don't remember.
I think 30 minutes.
No,
20 minutes.
This is question 4.
What do you need to time it?
I'm curious now.
I could also. I bought you that, right?
I love it.
I think
But
it's on
I need like a minute one though too.
I was so close to Claw.
I don't remember.
You
this
were.
very
That
well.
Going
was
once.
Really good.
Going twice. Baglin Birkin.
Baglin.
Yeah. Let me
Sorry, you guys didn't get that one.
This will make it
Baglin
question
Birkin from
5.
Birkenstock.
Next question.
Give me a second. This one is going to be. I want to make sure that I've got a shadow claw, who was found in Bjorn's original village. She is a forbidden woman with dark hair, with a fair complexion and sharp features. She can hold her own against any of Norn's warriors.
Mrs. Gunderson.
Magna Devout.
Going once.
Hang on.
Going twice.
I don't know. Bjorn wife.
Her name is.
I have it here.
Saffron.
Bjorkvar.
It is Bjorn.
Ooh, Trevor, you're on fire tonight.
On fire. All right.
I guess I have.
There is a recurring woman in New Norn. She's popped up in basically every single one of
Naval?
Magda Nahk'Vosh.
Magda.
Man, I just said that for the last.
Magda
We're
Nahk'Vosh.
just seeing the future.
Okay, so we've got we've got 1 and 2. So Trevor gets it.
And one.
Hey.
And now we got one.
And one.
That was 6, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I don't ask Eli.
Yeah, that was
All
6.
right, so I'm gonna do my best to remember to give. So we have these awesome Dwarven Forge dice, Dwarven Forge, and I'm gonna try to. These are like my inspiration dice. So I'm gonna try to give them out each game. So we've given out 1 of 3.
Yay!
Remember, you do have the thematic die. So the thematic die works like a bardic inspiration.
Is it once a level? Or is it just
No,
once
it's
a
once
game?
just
If
whenever
we
it's a
do
game.
something amazing.
No,
RP.
it's just
Good RP.
somebody some good RP.
Good
You
RP.
guys can be like,
Is it
that's
just
thematic.
Is it once a game or is it no?
Once a game.
Once
Yeah,
a-
once a
okay.
game. One players, you can each give one once per game.
And it's,
Oh, nice.
1d6, yeah?
1d6.
Whatever,
It's Bardic Inspiration.
It's whatever the Bardic Inspiration is.
So,
Like,
and then if you're just having a killer night, you can only get one. Like, you can only give one, you can only get one.
Okay.
and
but
you
please
can
go
veto
ahead.
it.
Yeah, but like, I mean, always. I believe in the
wasn't
veto
all that.
system.
That wasn't good at all.
Yeah, I believe in the line item veto. You can. I want to do this. Yeah, but you can't do that or that. Okay, so that's that. So we are. So last game we did have a dual game. So the first part of the game was an evil game, which was pretty fun. Jamie made more choices, and so we had basically a I don't know, like it was pretty much a
Invasion?
murder
Massacre.
run
Invasion.
with the blood sorcerers. And then the second half of the game, we were back at Eilenar as you guys headed up toward Dreg'Damor through the ice chasms. So the game ended with you walking up this massive. Let me get some good music going.
Ooh, that'd be a good short. If the last game when we were all just shitting on Jamie the entire time for making the decision that she was just staring into space the entire time.
Yeah, if I could find the timestamp, there was a lot of pain in her eyes.
For like a solid.
I'll just keep like slowly.
Yeah, for a solid 3 minutes, she's just.
And then we'll cut away to Martin, and he's just like, "It's okay, Jamie." We'll have light coming off of his back.
You know, any game where someone cries.
It's a great short.
It's a good
It's a
game.
great
It's
short.
a good game.
Great.
It's a great show.
He had a friend Taylor. We used to be like, the point of the game is to make Taylor cry.
Yeah, how do you win? If Taylor cries, you win.
We've Taylor.
You win the game.
He's a very competitive person, so he.
I mean, that's still the rule for any game you ever play with Taylor.
Update on the Kickstarter. We're only less than $100 away from the next kick.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll-
So thank you,
Oh,
whoever's
thank
out
you.
there.
Yeah, you're the one.
You don't have to buy anything. You can just throw a couple bucks on the Kickstarter too.
But you could also just pay
And then buy.
$12 and get something.
Oh yeah.
Kevin, how's it feel to be wrong?
And then buy it.
I am right.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and gonna play some Monument Studios because they rock.
Your monument studio. Oh, I dropped it.
No, I really do. Love Monument Studios, so we're gonna try Woodland. All right.
So we back with Adenari?
So we are back. No, not without Jamie.
Yeah.
So we are going to play our game in north of Eilenar.
Okay.
As you head toward Dreg'Damor. You are on the Vang'Namar Plateau. You have climbed up a enormous glacier. As the sidewinding paths of ice you make your way up until finally the caves give in and the caves open. The glacier opens to a cave system. That's what I'm trying to say. As you walk through into the caves, you come across a alcove, and Bjorn recognizes that there are cave paintings of his people who have made the pilgrimage up toward Dreg'Damor. Trevor, you've asked a lot of great questions over the past couple of games based on like what your character knows. So we're going to handle those the way that we do in D&D. You're going to do knowledge checks, and that's how we'll figure out what you know about these things.
Don't roll a 1.
Okay? So because this is your backstory and these are your people, you may add your proficiency bonus to your knowledge checks regarding like the history of this place.
Okay.
So this is not something you can do throughout all of Tyve, but you can do it because this was such a spiritual place for your people.
Okay.
When our game ended, whoever was on watch would have noticed that Bjorn's axe, which names Helvegan, glowed slightly in the dim light of the cave.
Does he notice that?
He's sleeping.
You
So whoever is on watch, which is usually Veer, would notice
Yeah,
this.
Veer was on watch, and we established at the end of last game that Helvegan has never made this trip.
So I'll just go walk over to Bjorn.
That creepy new cup that the Technomancer made for me.
And can I just Arcana it?
Yeah, please. Let's rock and roll. Let's
decide.
start off with a roll.
15.
You're not 100% sure. You believe that it must be it must be reacting to the environment, but you didn't think this was a magical weapon. He's never talked about it being a magical weapon.
I think we've talked about it not being one.
Correct. But as you are coming over and you're investigating it, this axe looks as though it has like 3 different trees, right, that wrap around themselves up to the hilt of a blade. You've always looked at it, you know, as he's always, when he brings it out, usually he's ready to go. But you're looking at it now and you're noticing that what really makes it special is the wood, not the metal.
Do I recognize what kind of wood it is, or is it just pretty?
That's what's glowing.
Oh, the wood is glowing.
Oh.
Can I see if I
Club.
Can I see if I know what type of wood it is?
Sure.
Shillelagh.
Nature?
Yeah, knowledge nature.
15.
You do not know, and a higher roll would have also not given you any information.
That's weird. Okay, I'll just go sit back down.
I wanted to see if Whisper could wake up and see if she disturbs me.
Yeah.
Let me see if trying to steal his axe. Well, it's just a straight 15.
If you'd like to wake up, you're welcome to.
Yeah. What are you doing? What are you doing over there with Bjorn?
Go to bed.
I was sleeping like a baby, and then you're just like tiptoeing across the tent here.
Yeah, use the lightest sleeper.
What are you doing? All right.
Shh. Look.
I'm getting like.
I'm just looking at. Look at it.
Look at it. His axe is bloody glowing. I've never seen it do that before. Did you tell him?
No, because he needs to sleep.
I'm snoring.
Are you really?
Oh, 100%.
Do I know you're a deep sleeper usually?
Yeah.
I think we gotta wake him up. I mean,
I don't think it's gonna stop glowing.
What if it does and he misses it? I'm waking him. Hey, Bjorn! Bjorn, man, wake up! Wake up, Bjorn! Wake up!
Yeah, finally I'll wake up.
Okay.
As you wake up, the axe dims.
See, what did you do?
Yo. So the axe is
You
not
broke.
glowing.
What is the matter?
Okay, sorry.
What?
You might not believe this, but Via saw it. In fact, she saw it first. Your axe was glowing. In the dark.
Yeah,
Deny everything.
It was like was it blue?
No, it was like a gold.
Golden. Like a golden glow right off the handle. Not the metal, the
I really
handle.
didn't try to wake him up. He's just a light sleeper.
At this moment, a dirty rag flies through the air and hits you, Whisper. Go to sleep!
Why won't anybody listen to it?
Well, there.
It was glowing. You should try. Look at it. Try again. Close your eyes. Grab it. Close your eyes.
Maybe it only glows if he's having a good dream.
It's a mood axe.
If it goes red.
Plot point.
The plot point is a mood axe.
Oh, you'll never be able to lie about your mood again.
I am aroused.
Yeah, I was gonna say his axe only
Always
glows when he
that
has a
color.
good.
Wait, why is it pink? It's only ever red. I don't
Red
It was-
rocket. Yum.
I mean it.
Why-
Bjorn, it really was.
It was.
But,
Does it feel different? Does it feel warm to the touch?
I'll pick it up without saying anything. Is it warm? Does it feel any different? No.
Good questions.
what is that? What kind of wood is that made of?
Could you? I was about to ask that. Could you tell me what kind of wood? Because I did make this with the blacksmith. So like I worked with the blacksmith to create this weapon. That's like the chief. Every chief does that.
Sure.
It's thrice rooted. He'll give you 1 root.
Was the blacksmith's name Bell?
So what is the wood?
Knowledge nature.
Blacksmith might not have told me.
Yeah,
21.
So,
Blacksmith, not a
you
plumber.
worked with the blacksmith on this axe, as does most chiefs. So they resculpt the blade, they carve it, you've worked with him to reforge, but the part that you reforge the axe with is the head of the axe and the grip. You do not know the wood. This axe gets passed down from generation to generation. The axe head is what you created, the metal that you created, and the grip has been basically recarved to your hand. But the wood itself, you don't know.
Oh. So I'll,
And you
I'll
know
share
who
that
might
with you
know
guys.
Helena if she
Like you guys.
wasn't off doing whatever.
So everybody would have known that like I helped shape the blade, but I never would have talked about the wood.
I think you should all go back to sleep and we should figure this out in the morning. So you're not tired.
Okay, just I'll go back to sleep. Just don't run off with this thing.
But what if it starts glowing when you
I
wake
was
him?
gonna run off with it, I would have. I was just looking at
That's
it.
why I woke up, to make sure she didn't. But wake him up again if it does it.
But what if it only glows when he's dreaming?
Just let me sleep,
All right, never mind.
please.
Wish I had some type of device to like take like a
Like an image. You could
Vision.
capture an
Yeah.
image and watch it later.
Yeah,
that would be
cool.
amazing.
I rolled back over and go to sleep.
Sure.
All right. Whisper will try and go back to sleep too. But I'm pretty excited about this. I like magic things. It's pretty cool.
Did you cast your light on it?
Too soon. That hurts. I missed my light spell.
So as I go
whatever,
back to
yeah.
sleep, does it start glowing?
I don't remember.
We're at 1 right now.
+1, yeah. Oh yeah, that's a good question.
We just
Did
need
it
to get
start
to
glowing?
+4.
No.
No.
Not.
Okay. So maybe something was stalking us.
My ancestors.
Maybe I scared it away when I was loud.
Oh yeah, maybe the ancestors are in your axe.
Frodo's blade.
There's orcs around.
His orcs around. If nothing else, the night will pass without incident.
Okay.
Heal, change your spells.
Did
whatever you got
the
to do.
axe glow again?
No.
Nope.
Whisper ruined it.
Yeah, sorry. I thought Bjorn might have some.
I would
insight.
wake up a little bit earlier than I normally do, and would do some meditation, some stretching, some trying to live in the moment of being here. Definitely excited. I think everybody else is probably a little tense. I'm like excitable.
Okay. How brutally cold is it?
In the cave, it's just cold.
Okay.
You imagine, though, Alan, outside, very.
Yeah.
But luckily, you have
The hut.
coats.
And coat, yes.
20 games.
Quest
I mean,
accomplished.
I think that we got like we probably are so close to leveling up that had to be worth a lot. Of
That's like a Baldur's Gate quest. It's like you solve all those books, and then there's like 50 XP. You didn't kill everybody in the town, so just 50 XP.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so have you inspected all these paintings and looked? Oh, any of these paintings look important? Or they like match your axe or anything?
Last time the last game that we played here, when I rolled, there wasn't anything that stuck out to me. They were more just kind of stories of like the pilgrimage. Kiara did see some of her people painted on the walls as well.
Well, yeah, because she's
Yeah.
a barbarian.
Right.
So for this game, Kiara is Jamie's character. She's going to take a back seat. She's going to follow your lead.
Yeah.
Because we don't usually play our NPCs who are on here. I should also let the audience know that Ryan will be showing up here in a little bit. So I'm excited to have him here.
Yeah. So there's nothing that stands out. It's pretty generic
Okay.
cave paintings.
And you know where we're going.
No.
I mean, I think
north.
there's like we have this map.
Yeah, we
Oh, right.
we kind of have our map, and there's kind of just like one path up, and fate will take us there.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna head out.
All right. So you start to head out. As you head up this cave toward the wastes of the north, the furthest north that anybody you would all know you can go in Tyve. And since Tyve is sequestered from the rest of the world, this is the top of the very world for you. As Nibel wants to do, the climates change dramatically, not just across the world, but across the continents. As if there's magic at play. But as you head up this cave, it takes you quite a while. Let's say you start early morning, you're going to be walking for a few hours, and you know as the drip of the cold water melting slightly in the cave, you'll see those like beautiful deep azure blue translucent ice walls as you're walking up. And while the rest of the group, you feel that cold start to seep into your bones, Bjorn, you are feeling exalted. You're feeling strength as you walk up. As you continue, meta, you hear screams. As you head up, I pause our game to give a meta narrative on the fact that this is going to be a challenging episode.
Oh no.
So, not necessarily in the way that we've done before, but as the game continues, I will reveal more, but just be prepared that this game could get intense.
Oh, good. The games up till now have been so easy.
They've been fine.
I don't know.
I don't know what's coming.
Escape
but
this whole
I just
town
want
being
to. I've been
destroyed.
thinking this over, Dustin. So I just want to float it
Yeah.
now. So right,
Hot
we have
plate?
no, well, maybe not eventually. So we have the tricks or treats for holiday games. That
Yes.
How-
So I had a trick, for those of you who haven't watched it, I had a trick, and Whisper actually developed a fear of heights.
Yes.
Which is tragic for him because he's a second
Second
story
man.
man. And so he always was really into climbing and things. For Christmas, my gift was this sort of metal, not metal, but sort of black statuette of like a demon with wings. I would like to propose that when I was bitten by that blood beetle, I have some kind of dark influence that actually makes me make it. I guess it's going one or two ways. Maybe it helps me climb, like
Like face your fears.
yeah, and actually because it was a bug, I have this
Yeah.
kind of like ability to climb,
Spider-Man.
like Spider-Man, but it's a beetle,
Blood Beetle Man.
blood beetle man, or.
Blood beetle whisper.
Or maybe, because it is a demon with wings, maybe under extreme duress, I have the ability to like leap 60 to 100 feet or something. Like it would only be under sort of like
Yeah, we were supposed to send Dustin all of our things. So we can
dire
get our
circumstances.
Yes. So let's let that develop for I think as the game progresses, you'll see some opportunities
Okay,
for that.
I just wanted to put that out
Yeah,
there now,
yeah.
so I'm not like reacting to anything that
Yeah,
happens.
no,
It's just
that's
been on my
totally
mind.
fair.
I've
The
already
other
been
thing,
I've already been planning the next Halloween.
but that is true. So for a lot of people, as we near Dreg'Damor, so we play a Christmas game where we get gifts and then they become game items in the game. I need those lists because as we near Dreg'Damor, that's most likely where it's going to happen.
Where we're gonna find them.
Yeah, or not. So you're gonna get gifts at some point, but like I need those. I need those so that we can actually come up with them. Okay,
That's good.
so with that, we'll unpause
Okay.
and you head up toward the mouth of the cave. So Bjorn, you often take the lead, so you are in the front, and as you are nearing, you see a figure a la Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come,
Oh God.
standing dead center between the mouth of this cave. Beyond, and the reason this is so ominous is they stand symmetrically in the center, and behind them you see nothing but a wall of white, as it looks like a blizzard is just washing the land behind. But this figure is standing there, and you notice, being at the front, you'll be the only person that notices this for the second. You see that kind of not the green light of the scepter, but you see this kind of sickly yellowish green light kind of steaming off the eyes. It makes no movement towards you, and it actually looks as though it potentially could be waiting for you.
I will take Helvegan, kind of stand at attention in front of the figure, just walk right up.
You gonna tell anyone that it's there?
Do you guys not
can we see it too?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're right behind
And is
me.
it dressed like a Nornian?
Oh, is it in the bones?
Nope, it's not in bones. It looks like it is dressed in all black,
Like a
almost
Grim
like a
Reaper?
like a Grim Reaper.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're gonna walk right up to me?
Yeah.
I'm drawing both of my weapons. I mean, you're welcome to walk, but I'm like,
Yeah.
this is making me nervous.
So as you
I'll
pull
actually
over your
move
weapon,
aside.
Aaron kind of takes this. What's going on? What's happening?
Oh, look at that! Hold on.
Holy shit! I didn't even see it.
Bro, it can't be
I thought
good.
Bjorn would
How did
warn
you get
us.
up here?
Bjorn, if you're gonna take the lead, as you just keep walking, if you're gonna take the lead, you need to warn us.
Shush!
This. Ignoring all that, as I walk up, I do the typical 2 stabs on the icy floor.
So as you do, you feel a crack kind of go underneath, like not that it breaks the ice, but just like this kind of crack, as though the ice answers.
You're
the
on top
blade.
of a pond.
No.
Little do we know that Travis was looking for an out for Bjorn. Just false.
The figure raises its head, and being so close to it, you can tell that this thing is not quite alive. It doesn't look completely like a skeleton. It looks as though like the exact image that's coming to my head is like a wraith. Basically, like you can see the stubble of its beard, but it almost looks slightly mummified, as though like it's sunken in. Like this thing is old, too old to be alive. Hang on. I could sense the blade. Its hands lift, just kind of like welcoming you. You bring warriors to the Wraithwilds.
I'll be watching. Like this whole trip, I'm like kind of always watching that blade to see if it glows again.
I come for the pilgrimage, and I bring my new tribe.
So it takes like it just kind of it moves towards you, but you don't see it. It's just like floating towards you, and as it gets near, at this point you feel the temperature lowering, and even you see the blade of Helgevagen frosting. We do not welcome many, but the blade sings to us, welcoming you home, keeper of the All Blade.
Oh, a keeper of the All Blade.
He's talking to a Grim Reaper type thing.
Brian, welcome!
Hey.
Hey!
And
Somebody give me a pencil!
And Dustin said the game was gonna be really hard.
So you're
said
just in
intent.
time.
Can Kevin through?
And
I feel like this seat has responsibilities I'm not ready for. Notes.
Notes. Constant notes.
You
And
just have to.
decisions.
You just have to be in your socks and write really dumb.
make questionable decisions
Phil Holt.
Yeah,
about
Done.
your people.
It just.
Sounds easier and easier as I say.
Yeah. Trevor, it's on you, man.
Yep. We are ready to
Jamie said rude.
we are ready to continue
Love it,
forth
Jane.
into the Wraithwilds.
So it leans back. You are welcome to try.
I want to Yoda it. Do or do not. There is no try.
Then I suppose you must succeed. Beware the Felrune Bridge
Oh God, that's probably
and
this
our fallen kingdom beyond.
Beware the Felrune Bridge and the Kingdom Beyond.
Our fallen kingdom beyond.
Great.
Is that the bridge we were told not to cross?
I think so.
Okay. Does he disappear? Does he go dormant? Does he?
He's not done anything.
No.
It's up to you. Yeah.
Okay. I'll turn back. I'll wave us forward and just brace against the blizzard that's outside this cave.
Well, don't
So he just leaves.
I mean, I'm guessing we were all close enough to hear the conversation.
Yeah.
So.
The figure is still there.
Do we want to like ask a question, or I'm sure it's not here just as a welcoming committee.
So it moves aside as Bjorn walks into the store.
What's the All Blade?
But the figure is still there. So like I want you to envision he's standing there. Bjorn walks past him. He's like,
Right.
screw it, I'm moving on, and
I-
the figure stays.
When I walk by the figure, I want to like try to like, I just want to look at it, its face, And you said it looks kind of like. I want to just like very awkwardly like try to just like touch it.
Okay.
And then I want to just try to like threads of life it.
And Threads of Life is?
That's just where I can know if something's nearing death or the end of their life.
It has been near its death for a very long time, if not already dead. So I need you to do I'm going to do a will save for you.
Oh, good. 7.
Player-wise, you may choose to ignore this, but this thing goes against everything your god stands for.
Yeah, I don't think you should be here.
Neither should you, Tharan.
Oh, shit. How do you know what I am?
It is a great art for us to circumnavigate death. We become intimate with their ways.
When you say we, who are you?
He looks, and you hear multiple voices come from him. We are the Dreg'Damor.
Oh, like, okay.
What is left of them?
I think that you should go be with Umtharis and leave this place. Why are you still here?
We shall not cross that veil.
Why?
We have seen what is beyond it.
I still don't get it.
He points to your crystal. You will. And that's all he says.
At this point, you see Bjorn reappear at the mouth of the cave.
He looks like he's been on like
Like the beard is completely like.
I'm thinking of the Star Wars like
Hoth.
Hoth, thank you. Suddenly you have to think of. You hear this like
I slept in a snow camel.
Brill, you are here. Just so,
okay.
yeah, you're.
Okay.
This is when you guys went up into the ice chasm.
Okay.
That's literally your character has not missed anything since last time you played.
Okay.
Except we fought a thing.
You fought an undead.
Yeah.
Everyone, let us go.
Turned into our best video of all time.
We must stick together, and the rewards will be great.
But maybe we should just ask, like, you said, what's out there? What's out there waiting for us? I'm asking that.
Yeah, can you tell us anything that would, I don't know, anything that'll help us get us through?
Of course. For the chiefs, we offer this welcoming. We have seen your kind march through the Wraithwilds and die, but rarely has a shard of the All-Blade returned. You shall face fears, truths, and your past within the White Fox. Beyond you shall come to the bridge and a great stone. It is here you may make your offerings and ask your ancestors questions that they may or may not answer. Beyond you shall find the Felrune Bridge and the great chasm. Beware crossing the bridge. He looks over all of you again. Only death lies in Dreg'Damor beyond.
I think it's Chiefs, right? You said Chiefs. It's Chiefs. Leaf is leaves. Chiefs.
Chiefs is a plural.
Maybe it's like a moose thing.
I think that's a show with Hugh Laurie.
Look at all those chief.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is it Chief Eye?
Chief.
Chief Eye.
I would also
He's
like to
coming
ask
back.
it a question. Are you alive?
I look at Aaron. Like, not really.
Is it rude to ask a thing like this? Is it like a weird question?
I'm sure it is.
Please.
Probably
This
more
imp
rude
like
to
to call
call
it
it
thing.
thing.
Everyone, enough. Give my ancestor his peace.
This is your ancestor.
Distant.
Well, he's the one who came to us.
You didn't
Alright,
really
well,
ask good questions.
But it sounds like we've got to get ready to fight.
He just said thank you and left.
We've got to get ready to fight some metaphors. Fear, truth, grandpas.
Great.
Bridges.
Great.
13
Great.
times
Who
removed.
didn't someone tell us not to cross the second?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of any
We
of
were
this.
told.
All right, but we now know where we're going to get our answers. This is what we're here for, to ask them.
Which is past the bridge, right?
Yeah.
That we were told not to cross.
Yes.
No, at the
Or is it the? It's
Well, there's
the
the
stone.
stone.
Yeah,
we
we get to the stone.
The stone we make our offering.
And ask
There
our-
and there's a bridge. We're probably gonna cross the bridge.
Let's do that when we get to it.
Yeah.
As the
I don't
saying
get the
goes.
euphemism.
And let's try not to burn it. Our bridge.
It's made of.
All right.
It's made of stone.
So I'll sheathe my weapons. It seems like this guy is not hostile, and I'm getting my coat ready to go
Seems
out
like
into the
he knows
snowstorm.
way too much.
Well, and if he conquered death, he'd probably conquer you.
It's
so.
a little depressing to think that he doesn't die because he's seen what's there. Like, I didn't like the sound of that. I know you know a lot about death, but I was kind of hoping it would be like lots of like sunshine and
It-
things to drink and
it-
stuff.
Maybe.
I gotta say hi to
but-
Chief-Aid. Chief-Aid's on.
Hey,
Thanks, Chief-Aid.
Chief Fate.
Is it Chiefs or Chiefs?
Jeeves.
I played Chief Fate. He got sucked into a black hole or something like that.
A black hole sun.
see,
It wasn't
Whis-
memorable.
I want him to come back. If Bjorn dies, Chief Fate
That'd be cool.
comes back.
Whis-
Oh, please.
Whisper. Here's the thing.
He's a good
He
character.
probably doesn't want to see what's
sure.
beyond, because they're doing something. He's doing something that Thars is not okay with.
Oh, so
They're
what
not
he
gonna.
sees.
They're not gonna. Thars is not gonna welcome them because they're cheating death and
All
can't
right.
do that.
So it's not going to be bad for everybody.
No, like when you die from like falling off a building or whatever because you're scared, like you'll be fine.
Because she's scared. Because he's scared.
Why would you say that?
Because you've been real
Oh
scared.
no! Oh no! Now
you're
I'm gonna be
nervous.
now I'm
I'm
gonna be
nervous
now
that
I'm gonna be
you're
thinking about it every
Listen,
time. I'm
he's
gonna be
a
like,
two-story man.
I know, but I
One
feel
and a
like he's
half,
like
at
shaky every time we're climbing something.
well, now I'm gonna be even worse. I'm gonna be worrying about it.
Maybe he's only a one-story man now, but he's getting the nerve back up.
As this fucking Lich is just standing there like,
He's seen
you
it.
guys are bickering.
I am
He is he's just watching
I'm
you.
ready. Let's go out in a half.
I haven't had a conversation this good in decades.
So no boon to reward us for getting this far, or
No.
Do we level up?
So we'll follow. How windy was it out there?
Very.
Should we tie ourselves like so windy that we need to tie ourselves together so we don't get lost in the storm? Kind of blizzard.
like
or
yeah,
no?
like how far are we gonna like? What's the
can we
visibility?
see? Yeah, that's
Hand. You can see your hand in front of your face.
that's
I'll
pretty.
start.
Is the wind
That's pretty
knocking you
dicey.
over?
I'll start tossing. I've got plenty of rope, so I'm gonna start.
I think we should.
tossing it out.
I mean, we don't have to be
Really
right
fast.
next to each other, but I think
Yeah,
10
well,
feet
it's at
between
least-
us. That's pretty. That's a pretty severe storm. We wouldn't know if the
One
last
of us
person.
gets like dragged away, then we're all gonna get dragged away.
That's the way it works.
The curse of dragged away.
Yep. So I've got 100 feet of rope. So
All right.
so as we're tying all this together, how much does Bjorn actually know about the Dreg'Damor? Other than
Knowledge history.
Okay. That is a 19.
The Dreg'Damor were said to be masters over life and death. They also were feared by the other clans as they rose to be the most powerful of all the clans. It is said that their power was their downfall. So they were shamans and mystics. They were very in tune with their religion, which at that time would have been the old dragon gods, but they were said to be masters over life and death. You believe that this figure that you came in contact with was most likely a Dreg'Damor, but that is disturbing. They should be gone.
Right, because they lived and died.
I believe over 350 years ago.
Yeah,
according
like
to
before,
notes.
like the other clans were really a thing. Like they were the original, and then it kind of branched out to the other.
Yeah, but I mean, the clans have been around for a very long time, but
Okay.
they believe fell to ruin about 350 years ago. I can check the notes.
And we don't know that they've tied themselves into Eth, right? That's player knowledge. Like we haven't.
The
done that.
Dreg'Damor, you don't know what they've tied themselves to. Even in the module, it doesn't really reveal that. You know that about the
There's
Tangled
signs.
one,
Yeah.
but that was the Ebon Keep version of them. You
Right.
don't know what happened on the mainland. These are all good questions.
And there are not.
550 years ago, the last living member of the House Dreg'Damor was buried alive.
Nice. So over
He's
half a
probably all
century.
right.
I mean, a half of
It could be
millennia.
this dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna look up those notes, but can't beat me to it.
We should save him.
Haven't
He's
beat
probably
you.
okay.
Can't beat me.
Should we make like a tree and get out of here?
I think we're ready. We're tied up. You're
Yes,
gonna lead the way.
Yep.
I'd fight for my friends.
Leave. We should leave. Singular is leave.
We would.
We missed Mark.
Please leave.
The tree joke.
Yeah, I
Tree
get
joke. Get it? Get it? Would.
Rule out.
We're
done- we're done
I'm gonna
barking
start
around this
walking,
guy.
even
Am
if
I
it
out
means
on
I'm
a
kinda
limb here?
pulling 'em.
Okay. So you head into the Wraithwilds.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see if I can find some wintry
This is where our
music.
path branches.
Okay, that's pretty good. I was rooting for you. Go ahead, Eli. I can see your brains. I see the smoke coming.
I hate this so much.
Squirrel run around the wheel.
I hate puns.
I like this. This is good.
Oh my gosh.
You head into the blizzard.
This is unsettling.
Yeah, for a blizzard, this is a great.
So
It's the shining blizzard.
Yeah.
the blizzard is blowing extremely hard against you. You start to, I mean, like your arms are up, you're moving, you're trudging through the snow, no end in sight. You just keep going. I think at this, we're going to need athletics checks.
I also wonder, what are we following? Like, do we need a survival? Like, how do we even know what direction we're going?
Bjorn is just
Okay,
walking.
he just knows. Okay.
No, he doesn't.
He
Yes,
just
I
knows.
do. I'm following my gut.
Okay, follow that gut. Dirty 20.
12.
4.
No.
12.
17.
Okay, so the 4, at this, Frisbin collapses in the snow and is being dragged, just like, whoever's near him is going to have to, like, lift him up or just let him, basically be dragged
Frisbin?
along.
Frisbin?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Norman. I was thinking the wizard from another game.
I haven't thought of Frisbee in my life.
How about we do Kiara's in the back, I'm in the front, and then this is the order. So, Brill and...
I'll scoop under his arm and
Torn.
help lift Norman to his feet. Come on now. I've fallen.
You can't.
You've got to keep your feet under you in weather like this.
Aaron will stay up by you.
Okay.
I'm going to,
I need to get my Aaron sheet.
I want to follow a mix of what I see and what my gut tells me.
Just walking in a circle.
Yeah.
Footprints. Follow the footprints.
If I can I see the outline of the sun at all?
Nope. Don't have to roll for it.
Okay. I want to roll to find my way with inspiration.
Can I assist with the survival?
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
You're good.
He thought he followed the person ahead of him, but he just grabbed the end of the rope for some
you
reason.
want
We're just
survival?
walking in a big
Yeah.
circle.
23.
You believe that you are heading straight.
Okay.
Can I suggest? No, Whisper wouldn't know. You might know though. So like, we could break through. Like like snow can form crusts over like chasms. Like I would suggest you're like hitting the ground in front of you with Helvegan, because otherwise we could just like walk right off a cliff.
That could.
Whisper
he
would never
yells,
do. You
he
would.
yells
Rolled a
at
very
me.
high survival. That's good.
Yeah, I like it. So I'll start doing that.
Okay. I'm gonna say you guys walk for a distance, and eventually you do. You put your axe in, and all of a sudden you hear this, and it like the underneath you see the snow kind of shoot up, like like that. And you just, I assume, will stop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's like Lemming.
What's that? What's happening?
It's a hole.
And all of a sudden you see just in front of you just snow start to just collapse into this small ice chasm.
Is it?
It's about 5 feet. You could jump it.
It's
Oh.
a crevasse.
Crevasse.
Like I turn around and I just yell down the group of people, form a line! And I'm like,
We're already in a line.
form a line!
Torin, stop being so sassy.
Kevin's feeling it today.
I'd like,
Trying to work together.
I'd like to kind of guide them to be parallel so we could all jump at the same time.
Oh, that type of line. Yeah.
Oh, I see. like a line dance is what you mean.
Okay. On the count of
Oh my
3.
gosh, this is terrifying.
Okay, everybody get your dice. Damn it.
Maybe we
Why
should.
are we
Maybe we
rolling?
should come up with a better plan than everyone jump at once.
It's a 5-foot gap.
Can't we all
Have
go
you?
5
He had trouble walking.
Why can't we take 10 feet back and then jump it and run and jump?
Yeah, so we can.
Is it a problem that my rope came untied for this?
It's a solid piece of rope. I'm gonna come untied.
Bjorn, there's a hole here.
It seems that my knife. I'm gonna go ahead. I could retie it. Hold on, I'll retie it.
Piece of road is 45 feet now.
Okay.
Okay, so anywho.
All right, I'll make
on
an
the count of
acrobatic check.
3, 1,
Maybe we can like toss somebody.
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
3.
The DM didn't ask us to roll anything.
Yeah, it is athletics. Yeah, I mean, it's a 5-foot jump, but so just
But windy.
it's windy.
So like a 10?
Yeah, that's fine.
21.
17.
23.
Aaron rolled a 5.
Oh no!
Good thing you're not tied to us.
14.
Yeah, so 10's more than enough. So you guys all hit, and Aaron does not. As you just see him hit he hits the crevasse. I slipped. Somebody help me!
I grab him.
You just pull up. Holy crap! It's very, very snowy out. I'm literally a fighter. I rolled a 5. I rolled a gentleman's 3. Matt Taylor.
Yeah.
All right. Well, shall we continue?
I'll go make sure Aaron's okay and dust him off.
I'm fine, thank you, though. It means a lot to me that you just keep caring about all of us. I'm going to start calling you Grandpa Bjorn.
I'd like that.
Is there warm air coming up from?
Nope. Nope, it's sheer and it just goes down, probably goes down about 40 feet, but, in an ice chasm, crevasse, it would shear you up pretty good.
Oh.
Hard to get them out.
Okay. Is everybody okay?
Yeah.
Roll it. Yeah.
I'll start leading the way again, single file like we were.
Okay, perfect.
We did it. See, this is easy.
Cross the crevasse.
Nope.
It's gonna be a 10-foot crevasse.
The winds they were a changing.
You continue to walk. As you do, Bjorn, you're in the lead. You're still hitting with Helvegan, and you hit the axe in, and all of a sudden, the snow, like in front of you, starts to it parts. Nobody else sees this though. And you see a woman dressed in furs, and she is down on the snowy earth, and she's picking what looks like these wild herb flowers from the earth. And it's still kind of hard for you to see, but you could see her more than you could a moment ago. You're just standing there watching, and all of a sudden a young child comes running up and runs up and tramples over the flowers, and she stands up and she starts yelling at the child, but you can't hear her as the roar of the winds
Do I recognize her?
Insight. Technomancer, everything okay? Perfect.
11.
She seems vaguely familiar to you, but it's too hard in the storm.
Is it Bjorn?
It is not.
Okay. I mean,
And we don't
that's
see
all I
anything.
can-
None of us behind him see this. So.
Does he stop?
walking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he has stopped.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we kind of like bumped
It's
into each
cold.
other.
Did you come up to something?
Why have we stopped?
Is it the bridge?
It's okay. I just had a vision.
Are you on mushrooms again?
Keep walking.
Can somebody else lead?
I thought I was crazy.
You are crazy.
We're never gonna survive if we don't
Yeah,
get
I'll be
a
very
little bit
nonchalant
crazy.
about it. Like,
Okay.
like this is all meant to be.
I was crazy once. Put me in a room, a rubber room.
Rats.
Rats.
I hate rats.
Rats make me crazy. Crazy.
No idea.
I was crazy once.
So, you continue to walk through the Wraithwilds. I need everyone to roll a will save, please.
Yeah, you
Oh,
I like acrobatics, right?
can't
Oh,
outwit
another
me.
19.
I could just dodge my mind.
Can't.
What was it?
What if I don't have a mind?
Will
How are you gonna outwill me then?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
17.
What? 19.
10.
14.
Plus 7 for a 9.
Oh.
Oh, Torin.
Oh, aren't you a paladin though? Who's the paladin? You're a paladin.
I'm clear.
No, there's no
Yeah,
power.
it's the same thing. Lay on hands.
But I thought you had lay on hands.
Cast lay on hands.
Okay.
19.
I guess Aaron should roll too. I don't have Aaron's dice. Oh, you're there. That's why you didn't roll like shit.
I mean, evil dice.
It's pretty bad. Hang on. Son of a gun.
Aaron might die this game.
Okay. Aaron just starts screaming. Ah! Holy shit, I saw something! He rolled an 8. Oh god, what? Oh my god! Ah! He just falls down next to you, Whisper.
I'm assuming I failed as well with a 9.
No.
Oh. Oh, sorry, it spooked me.
He just falls down.
He falls down next to you. He's yelling.
Oh, Aaron, what's going on? What's going on? You're here.
Hey,
You're
I'm
fine.
sorry, I thought I saw something.
No, you're fine.
Oh,
You're
thank
fine.
you,
Here with
thank
us.
you.
You're here with us.
What did you think you saw?
The past.
Oh, okay.
It just came up on me, you know?
What did you see?
Memories. Memories I want to forget.
From what?
My past.
Right, can you be more specific?
Things I want to forget so badly. Yeah, where are
We
they?
don't have time to look back.
We should keep
Forward.
going. Yes,
Oh.
always.
Real.
I don't live in the past. Come on. Out of now.
I'm
anybody
freezing
gets-
out here.
If anybody gets too cold, I can put up my little hut.
Yeah, how long have we been trudging? That's a good thought.
17 minutes.
I'm gonna say you've been trudging for a few hours.
Okay.
Oh.
We
I mean, I
need
guess
to
we can go until it gets
I mean,
dark.
I can keep doing it again and again if we need to take a warm your tootsies break.
I want to get through this. I don't want to wait around in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to say that you guys continue to trudge through this storm. Would like, after about another hour, I would like another wisdom saving throw, please.
15.
Ooh, 19.
20.
12.
14.
So 8 is our lowest.
Yeah.
So as you guys are walking through the Wraithwilds, all of a sudden, Normandy, you just you stop, and to your right, you see almost like you're looking through a frosted window. You see a woman, and she is laying in bed. She looks very sick, and you see a young boy standing at the foot of the bed. A moment later, a tall man enters and backhands the crying boy, who falls to his knees. And then a couple of what look like servants come in and pull the boy away from the woman in the bed.
I don't remember that in A Christmas Carol.
You didn't watch
It's
the
right
version?
there. Does anyone else see it?
I'm gonna try to reach out towards anything.
So you reach out toward the vision, and as you do, the man turns and looks at you, and you are overwhelmed with a feeling of guilt and shame.
Do I recognize the man?
Insight.
Hey! 14 on the roll. 18.
It is your father.
Do I see him reaching out? Come back here with us. I'll
You didn't
kinda
see
nudge
it?
him. No, there's nothing there. It's a trick of the eyes.
So as you look back at Brill, the vision ends, but that feeling just sits in your stomach, and you recognize the scene as one you've lived through.
Stay with us.
Yep. Not
Get
going
it
mad
together.
yet.
That,
Everyone.
that old chap said we'd see our past. Right? Didn't he say that?
Yeah, something like that. But I thought was that only at the stone? Or no, that's just the questions.
Oh, I think it was just something we would face out.
Active listening skills.
Something we would face
I was
out
a little
here.
distracted by him knowing
Maybe-
a bunch about me.
Maybe we should sing so we all keep clear heads.
Oh, bit high.
You don't mention his name. Not in this place.
Aaron's like,
brother's
this is
name
the
was
moment
Open
I've been
Eye."
waiting for.
What if we all get a blizzard buddy?
My people were We're all blue.
I don't want anybody running away.
Grab your blizzard buddy.
Does everyone have their blizzard buddy?
He touched the butt.
Okay, so I'm gonna say you walk for another 30 to 45 minutes. You've walked almost 4 hours through this blizzard, and at this point, the storm is so thick, it's almost like you can't see in front of your face. Like you can't even see your hand. You just feel the tug of the rope on each one of you. So I would like one more. Eli, you don't roll, but I'd like another wisdom saving throw.
15 again.
Woo, buddy.
That one?
Woo, lightweight. That one.
16.
18.
10.
You die.
Okay, so you're still hitting, and then finally, Bjorn, as you hit, you feel that like the dust come up, but as this time as it shoots up, everything just like the storm fades away. You no longer feel the rope under tugging you, and you fall to your knees. And as you look up, you see pain. You see memories that hurt you. What are they? Or one?
I think. I think the most painful memory for Bjorn was going to be the conflict from marrying my wife from the other tribe, which is forbidden. From that point to the downfall of the clan, because it was in fairly close succession that there was the marriage, there was the controversy, because you're only supposed to marry within your clan, and then in very short order, the fall of Norn because of the chain. That would be the darkest time.
So as you stand up, you start to see the memory, and then you are enacting it. And what you see is Bjorn-led standing in your hut. Down below, you are still wearing the wounds of the battle with the chain. And down below, you see Vang'Namar standing with her crook, with like a couple of gourds hanging from it. You see the fires of New Norn in the distance, and then you see like a trail of your people already started through the mountains. And Bjorn just looks at you. She shows no emotion, like no tears. But you know her. You've been together now for a while, and you can feel the pain. The last thing she says to you is that then you must go. You must lead your people. What do you say?
the poor decision to stay and fight is no longer noble. Not if the entirety of our people cease to exist. This is not clan amongst clan. This is clan against evil.
She walks close to you, and you can just feel the strength that she has. You're a good chief, Bjorn. But the Shadow Claws will never run. Down below, you hear the shaking of the gourds. It is time, Bjorn. You're like, I'm thinking like you're in like a sling.
Oh,
you have like
yeah.
the wraps over your stomach.
For
like-
sure. I don't know how I didn't die in that last battle. So I'll very painstakingly stand up, just groaning, and actually I will weakly embrace Bjorn, which is something I would never do to anybody else.
So as you approach her, she puts her hand on your bare chest, and she just stops you. Or she just nods.
I get it. I nod back, and I'll just continue on without another word.
So as you head down, Magda's standing there. She looks up at you, and you see her reach toward a pouch. She looks as though she's going to hand you a stone, but she puts it back.
Oh, sorry.
The tides ebb and flow.
Would she have ever talked about the tides any other time to me?
She's eclectic.
Okay. Perfect. Just how I'd like them. That they do, Mother. Let us take our people to safety. Wherever that may be.
So, trying to think if this would make sense. So, I assume you have Helvagen like strapped to your back.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So you start to head out, and as you're walking toward, you see this trail of your people, the smoke rising from the attacks happening probably further to the north. As you're walking, you see your sister and Dyre walking with the two children, and then standing up on the small cragged, like the small little outcrop, you see that Grim Reaper-looking figure standing.
Oh, shit.
And he's looking at you as you approach. And you now, like, the vision kind of starts to break. But as you reach him, he just points his finger back toward Bjorn.
Okay. Question. And it may be a stretch. I know that this flower that I'm looking for my niece may or may not be in a cave very close to Norn.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any chance he is pointing in the direction of that cave and Bjorn is just in the way? Or am I like positive he's pointing at Bjorn?
Oh, you're not sure. But it would be same kind of direction.
Okay. So am I walking towards him now? Like I would be walking like past him?
Yeah, but he is full on ghost to future present.
Okay.
Future yet to come in you.
Okay.
So as you like approach him, the vision in front of you starts to kind of bleed away. And he's just pointing back.
Why this memory? I guess doesn't really. I'll start walking that way, the way that he's pointing.
So as you turn to look back at what he's pointing, the only thing you see is your hut. And you see Bjorn standing in the open window. And she has her hands down, cradling her stomach.
What?
Dang, you killed your family.
He left his unborn child.
Again.
Or it's messing
Fuck.
with him.
How would I have not? Would I have seen that the first time?
No.
You don't know what's real, Trevor.
That kid's like 20.
Whisper never met his father.
You're an idiot.
I don't think we look a lot alike.
Plot point. Somebody plot point it.
I think it's Aaron.
Can I come back to yet? Because me as a player, I'm in effing shock.
So as you see that, the vision ends, and you feel, I would assume, Brill like shaking you. DM, can we stop now? Can I have a moment? Can I have a moment?
Wow.
Mama.
You're my boy, Blue.
I grabbed Brill by the face. I'm a father!
Our group doesn't do well with poignancy.
I'm babies.
My wife was pregnant when I left Norn.
I've been there.
You just,
You're married.
No,
you sure?
I'm trying to relate.
No, Bjorn, you have a wife.
Speaking of dealing with poignancy.
The Dreg'Damor showed
I'm gonna
me.
jump in on it too.
The storm is playing tricks on everyone.
It's no trick. It's part of what we came here for.
I didn't come here to find out about your baby.
Jesus Christ, Pierre.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
You thought we came here to get answers about how to stop the sorcerers. What are you talking
It's
about?
it's not the destination, it's the journey.
Aaron does put his hand on your shoulder. We don't know what's true and what's not. I, for one, was haunted by my past.
Syphilis?
Let's get through this, and then we'll get you back to your son or daughter.
I'm starting to come
Gosh,
to.
you've missed
I'm a
their
little
whole
afraid of the
life.
next vision. But
Wait, you said-
let's continue on.
Amy,
You said you left them in Norn? I thought your tribe all went to...
Some people chose to stay.
Wait, your
Not
wife
you,
stayed
though.
at
Your-
Norn?
Your wolf stayed behind.
Yes.
You had a...
Wait, is this new Norn or
You
Norn?
had a wife?
Norn.
Do we know that? We didn't know that.
It was briefly.
It may
don't
have
know
been
if
passively mentioned, but it's not in my notes.
Yeah,
I don't know if we
I
mentioned
didn't
that.
think I knew you had a
Yeah,
wife.
I was married. We were fairly young. It would have been like mid-20s. No kids. Actually, I think
Well,
Hey, this is all
Yeah.
great, but it's really cold out here. Can we
We're
so
walking.
let maybe a hut at least?
yeah. I think my parents. I actually helped my parents escape.
Has the
I
storm
believe,
continued
if
to
I
grow,
remember
or
correctly.
I don't have that as notes.
No. Okay. I mean, I had parents. They might have.
We didn't give you a Disney background.
Yeah. So yes, I was married. I guess we'll do this.
Bjorn
in
hyperinflating his importance to his family yet again?
All I have about Bjorn-led is what Dustin read off at the very beginning for our game.
Yeah.
So, yes, Bjorn was my wife. It was a scandal. She was from another clan. That's
I'm leading now.
expressly forbidden.
I know the feeling.
And that's why she.
Everyone
is that
feels
why
a
she
slight
stayed behind?
tug.
So you left your kids on Old Norn.
I don't think he knew he had children. I think that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Everyone,
I
I
didn't
bit of
say that
empathy.
he did it on purpose, but he did it.
I'm 57 years old, and I didn't know that I had a child.
But what Brill said could be true. Like, you don't know, right? How do you know?
And
is
why
a
would they
test.
come to find you?
This is a test.
I'm not worried. It's just surprising.
They've probably done all right without you. I'm trying
We
to
don't
be
even
like
know.
helpful, but like not.
We don't
really.
even know if you don't even know if her pregnancy was fine. Like you just don't know. You don't know. So
We're all really bad at Softening the
Consoling.
blow.
I'm not.
It's in my character, not
Bjorn is not visibly upset that like, oh no, like she was pregnant, she's probably dead. It's more of just the shock of like
Babies.
You didn't know.
that I did that I.
And then
didn't
she didn't even
know.
try to tell you.
Well, they would have.
I mean, they didn't really have contact.
The barbarians that stayed would have fought to the death, like hands down,
Oh, why did your wife stay?
to fight. To fight
But
to the
like
death.
she knew she had a baby.
Oh, what's
Doesn't that is the culture of the
We don't know
barbarians.
that.
War, battling is sport.
So
for
your
us.
pregnant women battle.
Yes.
I mean, she could have just thought it was like bad meat.
Especially the chief of the Shadow Claws.
Interesting. If a woman is pregnant where I'm from, it's for one very rare. And new life is taken very seriously.
Good. It is taken very seriously for us as well.
So seriously that they go out and have the and battle.
There's no greater honor than to die in battle.
Especially if you're not born yet. It just seems crazy to me.
That baby joined in the battle.
No, it didn't.
Let's not judge each other's cultures here.
It just seems.
Yeah, we've had a lot of your culture via being tolerant.
But you can also think our culture's weird.
Yep.
You could just, to be honest, I don't care.
We do. We all do.
Aaronin will actually come up and put his, like, he grabs you. Bjorn, we don't know if this is real or not. And we need to get through these winters. We need to get through this before we can even start to have this conversation. But just know, it's not your fault. Let's go.
I thought he was going to say that. He told him to call
I
you
feel like
dad.
I had this conversation in a previous campaign.
So do we still have some daylight? Keep walking. All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
Not good.
Not acrobatics.
Ain't no way.
15 again.
16.
3 in a row.
6.
5.
8.
At 20.
Woo!
I kind of want to fail.
I thought I was going to be the lowest.
Your wish might get.
Oh, you don't roll.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Okay.
So what's the lowest from Trevor's?
At a 15.
Eli.
I already.
He doesn't roll.
Oh, me.
I just wanted to roll.
Okay. So as you continue to walk, you see Bjorn's walking a little slower. He's still trying to trudge through. Brill is really trying to take the lead, try to get you guys through it because he's cold. As they continue to move, you feel the crunch of your foot on the snow, and as it does, again, the storm ebbs for you, and you no longer feel the rope around your stomach. Instead, you see something that from your childhood or adolescence that is hard for you to see. What is it?
It's got to be from my childhood.
No, I said or adolescence. Whatever you'd like.
I'm trying to think of like the one hard thing was. Sorry, I'm looking for a certain note. I would think it would be when Veer was very young. Probably when her father passed away, and how just like kind of terrible her mother was to him as he was sick in those final moments, because they looked at it as weakness.
Okay. So, they didn't look at his death as weakness. They looked at his frailty, right?
Yeah. So when he was dying, like there was like no one was really trying to. They weren't really trying to help him. There's kind of like his time to go, and like Veer like knows that, but at the same time like she was young, right, and it's her dad. So.
So, So you see your mother. She walks out of the cold, black, steel glass-like building. The room, the halls of the Umtharans of Cadaversia are they're like slick, like black marble. And she comes walking out, and she just glances down at you. And the door is cracked open behind, and you know that your father's in the room. And as she looks down, I do not know that man. And she walks away. You hear coughing coming from the room. Is that you, little Via?
Yes, and I'll walk in.
You see one of the servants. She's more decrepit. She looks like one of the ones who. So for those of you who do not know, in the Umtharan culture, they do inbreeding, and this one looks deformed. So she's not held to the same. It's like a lower caste. Those who are purebloods that look like regal are held to higher standards than those who are not. Your father is laying in bed and he's coughing. You see some blood on his hand, and he sends the servant away. She just bows to you and walks out. The room has these red curtains, and he's sitting on a black feather tick bed, and it's got the I can't think of what they're called. It's like a covered bed,
Like a four-poster.
yeah, four post. Come see me, Via. He is frail and skinny and basically on his last legs.
Yes.
I know you probably don't want to see your father like this. I'm sorry I couldn't embrace Umtharis with my head held high.
No, you will, Father. You will.
How old are you?
Well, I'm not very old to begin with. Well, I'm 95 now, so I would say maybe like pre-teenage.
Okay.
Like if you were looking at human years, maybe like 11, 12.
Sure. Your mother will change.
How so?
She will see my seed as a contaminant.
Oh, well, that is. I guess that's her choice.
I've made arrangements. My brother will look after you in my stead. I have made him give me the blood oath. You ought to go to him if you ever need.
It's her mom's brother.
Oh?
It's her mom's brother.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, they're twins.
Then he says it about the brother-in-law.
Yep. I think. Okay, Father, but he's great, but I think Mother will be okay. She'll be strong.
You give her too much credit. She is strong-willed. Why, I love her. But she is rigid in her beliefs.
Yes, that's true too.
I would like to tell you something, Via. Something that will be hard for you to hear.
Okay.
I do not know where your life will take you. But I want you to know that while we revere death, he grabs you with what little strength he has left. You must live. Do not wait for the veil. Do not wait to to be embraced by Umdaras. Live your life so that when you meet them, they are proud to welcome you home.
I promise. And they'll be proud to welcome you too.
I have spent so long waiting for death. Now that it is here, I should have lived. Go, before this old mind contaminates you further.
Okay. But I'll be back later.
So, as you leave, the vision comes to an end, and you know that's the last time you saw your father alive. As the vision falls, and you kind of are sitting there, Aaron is the one that shakes you from the back, but you feel your heartbeat like really beating in your chest right next to the crystal. And it just takes you a moment.
And Aaron shakes me. Mm-hmm. I just look at him. Yep, the past.
Yes.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Dusk begins to set as you continue to walk, and we'll do our last wisdom saving throw, except for those who've already done it.
10.
19.
20.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, Brill backstory.
Brill,
Took a
you,
minute.
same exact thing happens as it does for the others. What do you see?
So Brill is 13 years old, delivering lumber to the Cooper. And he sees the Cooper's cart is out back, and he helps to unload a large chest. And as he carries it into the house for the Cooper, he sees her for the very first time. And then at 15, he's carrying and delivering lumber, and he has a chance, and he speaks to her for the very first time. And then at 19 years old, he finally has the nerve one day to take her out, and he shows with flowers in the evening, and he sees the light from the back door shining out into the backyard, so he thinks maybe she's out there finishing up her chores for the day. And as he circles behind the house, he sees her broken body in the hay next to the shed where Cass lays dead. And it's quick, and that's all.
So, as you are looking at that scene, so I would assume your character, do they go to them?
Yeah.
So as you go to them and you, you are distraught, as you look up, so you're down looking, your whole field of vision's on them, and then as you look up, you see those dark black robes, and as you keep looking up, the figure is there looking down at you. You are familiar with the pain of death.
And I'll bring it again. And he has just this rage that starts to fill him.
They will need you. And the vision comes to an end. At what would be dusk, you hear Bjorn. You're the first to see it. Like an obelisk, like a great totem that goes probably 60 feet high. You see this stone that goes straight up on either side and then curves at the top. It is standing, being just whipped by the storm. But you see it. It's a short distance away.
I'll point it out to the group and start making our way that direction.
As you near, you're about 100 feet away, you can see it. And one of the reasons you can is underneath it, there is a brazier, and it's burning even in the storm. Do you see this? I mean, it's like a conflagration, just this not ending flame burning underneath the stone. But you're still about 100 feet away from it.
Okay. Do I see anybody around? Any more of the Dreg'Damor? Any?
You see the figure.
Yeah.
He's standing near the flames.
Is it the same one?
You're not sure.
They're all so. If they're different, they're all incredibly similar. Okay. Let's head to the figure. I'll point him out to the group so nobody gets spooked.
Thank you.
So for the rest of the group who has traveled through these, you saw smaller visions, like the one that Eli saw with the father figure. So I'm going to say that everyone gets here a little bit more distraught, but the ones who lost the wills, they saw deeper visions, like where they actually entered into those worlds. The brazier is burning, but that's all you can see. So when you reach here, you see the flame, you see the stone, and then it's just white everywhere. The figure looks up at you as you near. I met some of you on the path. Some were strong of mind. Others are haunted by the past. This is the flame of Kaiferon.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna steal it.
Inextinguishable.
Never mind.
Is that the dragon god?
Yeah.
The
Like the main
god
The
of
dragon god.
And the
Yeah.
brazier is metal.
Like-
Is it standing? Is it carved out of the rock?
No, sorry, yeah, great question. So the brazier is in front of the rock. So I'm gonna say it's probably like a 20 to 40 foot diameter, and it's just this flame is just.
So it's huge.
It's huge.
Okay. Not
And the
just like
stone is actually like this sits in the middle, and the stone goes beyond it. So the stone is just enormous.
So nobody's picking up this brazier of Everlanding.
Can we feel
burning
the
fire and
No.
carrying
We
it with us?
feel the heat where we're at?
Yeah.
Mage hand can't pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you think.
What is it that we do here, ancestor?
You make a choice. Some of you are tainted by twilight, others by the great gift of the Athelion. Some hold to the gods of tooth and claw, wing and fire. Some are shackled by the depths.
I remember they said we had to sacrifice something, right? Brill reaches into his coat pocket, pulling out a piece of paper and walks to the fire and puts it in there. If you remember from my past, there was a love poem he wrote for her that nobody ever saw.
You burn it.
It's almost like I planned all this.
So yeah, you just walk in and you throw it into the flames. The figure looks at you. Have you unburdened yourself?
It doesn't feel any easier.
It won't.
You love getting rid of really valuable
Oh no,
things.
this is my moment. I've been looking at it. So I didn't have like a deeply immersive vision, but I realized this is all about the past. And for me and for Whisper at this moment, we're doing this to save Helena, right? We came here to find an answer.
Yeah, we should
like,
probably just ask these guys.
how can we
stop
do
the
that,
sorcerer?
right?
Yeah.
And so for me, I pull out. I have two silken rose petals, and these are tokens from the blooming petal that are good for a favor. and I take them both to the. I take them both to the.
Aaron's like, no.
And I'm like,
Do you know how much those are worth?
One evening.
the blooming petal's gone. Lily might be gone. Helena's still waiting for us. We owe it to her. She's one of us. And I throw him in the fire. Tell us how we can save her from those blood-sucking bastards.
Yeah, we should ask them.
The figure just nods at you, whisper.
I will grab out of my bag. I'm now wearing Demetrius's cloak, but the few things I brought with me and that I wore up until I found that was my mother's cloak that I took.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is for. I think I need to listen to my father, my uncle. And I don't think I'm ever going home. I'll throw her cloak in.
And it burns.
Seems like you should forget about that mom, too.
She's pretty cool.
Aaron's like, we're good now, right? That's good? Good enough for everyone?
Throw in the axe.
I had to go through some notes because I was like, I don't have anything.
Kevin throws away his box. Never going back.
Never go back in there.
Kevin just
Crap
jumps in.
this.
Just throws in a Thamaric.
Thamaric, part of the crystallic. Is it my turn? Is anybody up there yet?
It is whoever's going.
Oh, okay.
Whoever- yeah.
Didn't want to interrupt somebody. I'm gonna walk up. I'll get as close as I can possibly get.
In the
And
fire.
I'm stony faced at this point. I'm just staring into the fire for a while. There was a time, a long time ago, when I thought you were the worst thing ever. You killed so many. The longer I'm in this land, you don't seem nearly as bad as you used to. And I'm going to take from around my neck an empty locket that I've had since day one, and I'll open it. I will find them. Or at least what happened to them. With your help or without. With their help or without. See if you're worth anything. I'll toss it in.
I'll walk up next. I'm gonna pull out a Damascus dagger with the Felrune symbol on it. Going to unbutton my shirt and kinda look at the branding on my chest and carve an X into it.
They like cut my skin off of me.
That would take.
That would be really.
That the Felric mark on you?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So excessive.
I renounce my.
No, that's great, man. That's great.
Oh, it is really good.
I renounce my name as Felric.
I'm gonna throw the blade in.
Oh,
Nice.
Aaron?
Did I know he was a Felric?
Probably not.
We did. You may not.
You
have.
probably did not.
And
You
Torin,
just deck them.
Torin, was there a picture of your husband in that locket?
There's no
empty.
picture.
Oh, it's
It was empty.
Okay.
Aaron?
I'm gonna take 1 damage for that.
Permanent.
He looks at all of you. You know, there's not much that I'm willing to give up. There's only a couple people on this team that I'd be willing to give up anything. But Helena has helped me several times when I've fallen. And she deserves as much a chance as any of us. He takes off his guitar and throws it into the fire.
Holy Thank you.
Man.
And he takes a step back.
And pulls out a new guitar.
He's gonna be stuck on the pan flute now.
I like the pain.
Whoa. Okay. Well, it's gonna be hard to top that. I'd like to go up to the Dreg'Damor.
Throw it in.
Throw him in. The ultimate sacrifice.
What are you all doing?
Jamie says she's crying.
Oh, that's nice. We wish you were here.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
The past.
Awesome.
The past that you showed us. Is it all true?
He doesn't answer.
Mine was.
So is mine.
Same.
I have but 3 things left of my old life. I shall give 2.
Won't be the mushroom.
It's not gonna be the mushroom.
Myself.
I pull out a locket of dark jet black hair and a gilded flower.
Stalker. Sorry.
I'm sorry that I didn't tell you all this before. While the people of New Norn believed that there could be a cure for my niece back in Old Norn, there's also legends that the Dreg'Damor potentially had a cure for this disease.
That's why we're here.
Not entirely. This locket of hair belonged to my wife. I hope that the god of dragons could bestow me some knowledge on my wife and my child. Help me to find a cure for my niece, and I will throw the gilded flower and the lock of hair in the brazier.
So at this, the flame lowers. It becomes just a small, almost like you feel like you could hold it in your hand, and all the light, kind of everything dwindles down into the flame.
No hair.
It seems your offerings have been accepted. But who, I wonder, will take the flame?
I'll step up to it.
Be careful.
Perhaps we all can. Lighten the burden.
I'd like to try
Dispel magic.
taking my warhammer and just putting it into the fire and seeing if I can just absorb the essence of it that way.
So, as you attempt to put the warhammer into the flame, you do feel your body start to just you feel something. So, as you go to put the warhammer in, you feel what. So the group will see this too. You see shadows and light start to burn at your chest, almost like they're moving away.
That is not. That's not your god.
I know.
Do you continue?
I'm gonna go up to him and put my hand
No,
on his shoulder.
I put my hammer towards it specifically for this reason. I was wondering if there's going to be some kind of
Bjorn, why don't
reaction.
Why don't you do it?
Fine, I'll do it. Aaron says.
Let me commune with my gods. And actually, I was thinking about doing the same exact thing with the blade of Helvegan.
Perfect. So you pull out the Helvegan, and you reach toward the flame with Helvegan. And as you do, you see the axe start to glow gold.
Told you.
But as you near the flame, the
high five.
flame starts to like bend away from it.
Really?
Oh.
Brings a whole new meaning to fire axe.
Like it's trying to escape so my blade is sucking up the energy, but the flame itself is trying to move away.
Nothing's sucking up. The flame is moving away from your blade. The wood of your axe is turned gold. And as it nears the flame is moving away. And actually, it looks like it's going to go out.
Okay, so
Oh, well, then I will. Okay.
so
that
whatever that is, it's like not of the dragon gods.
Or it's connected to the ancient weapon that was used to kill. Wasn't there like the scene of the
Is his axe still gold?
guy
And
stabbing?
once he moves it away, the axe no longer looks gold.
Who here would Kaiferan be cool with?
I thought he would be cooler with the barbarians. Maybe he's just not cool with the axe.
Roll it. Maybe just reach with your hand.
Can I try that? Do I feel like it's gonna burn my soul as I'm getting close to it?
Then it will in one way or the other.
So as you near it, the flame, the flame looks as though like you could pick it up, almost like you could scoop water with the flame. As you near it, the flame, it goes from like the fiery like dragon till it starts to turn almost like white. Like it's getting hotter as you're nearing it. But it looks like you could still pick it up. So as you near it, Aaron grabs your wrist. Are you sure? We don't quite know what this will do.
Someone's gotta take it.
Jesus Christ, this could be so bad. All right, group vote. Should I
it's
go for
not
it?
actually.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, I'm going for it.
It wouldn't be the
Allie
it wouldn't be the
convinced me.
first time you've lost a hand or arm by just grabbing something.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab it with
None of
just
us
pure
have
conviction.
Connection to the dragon god, right? It's just
His
him.
people,
Yeah.
Okay.
Breathe it in.
I believe in my powers.
You're the
I'm
dragon.
gonna grab
now.
that calcifer.
You're doing it, Peter.
Calcifer.
You're playing with us, Peter. You're doing it. You're flying. Fly.
We're going to Candy Mountain.
Oh, that transitioned horribly.
There you are, Peter.
That's awesome.
Peter. We went from
He
Hawk
looks up
to
and
the
we're all
Ewok
banging.
celebration.
There are thousands of them, the Dreg'Damor around us.
Well, then could maybe one of them help us and tell us how to kill the sorcerers?
Oh man.
This
Gotta
has
have
got
all
to be
these
right.
extra things.
This sounds so good. Yeah. Can we louder? Maybe I don't know. I don't know the song, so. The problem is I've got all these labeled. I'm trying to find barbarian. I've labeled them, but I don't know if they're Monument Studios or not, so I can't just play them. So that's what's taking a second. Just give me 1 second, game. Sorry to kill me, but I want to.
One of them ends up being an Avenue Q song about dildos or something.
Fitting.
Now it
Very
does.
fitting.
Wrong playlist.
Now it is.
Or the right one.
WAP pops up.
They have such a good show. Speaking
Just
of
ask
shows.
them if we can just use it for one episode.
they would. They're bonkers.
If you were.
I know we were listening. We were listening to the songs from the first campaign.
That'd be
I'm like,
okay.
they're so good, but like we can never do.
I mean, cause hey.
So you reach into the flames, and as you do, you lift it up, and you just like your hand reaches in. You've got both hands on the flames. Helvegan's on your back, and the next thing you see is like everything just like for you goes away, and instead now you see rocks, and like your vision is tilting upwards, and you're seeing rocks. It's like so almost like you're lifting. And as you get to the top, you feel enormous. But you're coming to the top of this caldera. And as you reach, you look to your right and you see these claws the size of mountains, literally just clawing into the earth. And on the other side, you see this other claw come up, and you feel all this heat in your chest. Standing at the top of the caldera, you see a group of beings with this bluish skin, wearing what looks like crystal armor. And one of them has a band on his head that's shining. No, he doesn't. I'm sorry, he does not have a band on, but he has a spear in his hand that is shining. You see him flip the blade, and I need a perception check.
Is that the mark?
Stop it!
It's the mark.
Oh no! Yeah, it's like a 4.
Epic feat.
5.
Do it.
Oh,
Do it.
There's not a better time.
I
Plus,
need
we're
to
gonna
know.
level up.
Come on, slack dog.
I epically opened my eyes.
This is big boy lore. I need to know it.
Yeah. How
We
long
need
do I
this on the
level up?
record.
Because I always write when I.
You haven't
Get
used
it
your
once a
epic
level.
Yeah, I'm gonna 100% epic feat this.
okay, you epic feat this. So as you look at the figure, you see him flip the blade, flip the spear. Behind him, you see, like with a hammer in his hand, you see Torin. Before the spear goes flying out of the figure's hand, right into your chest,
Into my chest.
into your chest.
Dang, Torn killed you.
Did you know this?
You son of a bitch.
You are Kypheron right now.
As
Hey,
you're-
did you know this?
As the blade hits you, you lift your head and fire just fills the sky. And like meteors are basically falling across the landscape below. And as you fall, you see what looks like a shooting star of light coming down, and you feel this warmth as if it's your mother before your eyes close. A moment later, you come to, and the flame is gone, and you are crouched over. But as you lift your heads, those near him see fire in his eyes. Intermission.
You.
There was nothing that he said that was. I mean, this was the Dragon
But
War.
that part about
You killed a god.
you being there at
Well,
the
he
death
was
of
next to
Tyve-
You
Yeah.
being there. Did
no,
you know
I was.
Was that known to us?
I don't know if it was specifically said, but I mean,
No, you
we all
haven't
knew
told
that
us
I was.
about your vision.
I've
because
been
you
part
saw
of the Dragon
vision.
Wars, and
Yeah, he didn't throw the spear.
no, that was. I'm assuming Valence.
Is the handle of the spear part of what your axe is? Do you look down and see the wood shaft on the spear?
There was no wood. It was,
Oh, I
it was
thought that
it was
might
like
be. That might be why it didn't like your axe.
That would have been. That would.
All right.
Yeah, whatever
need
that
to emotionally
spear is like
decompress.
Valence's
Woo!
trident.
Oh, you're bumping.
Oh no!
We'll be back, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, oh yeah.
Now I'm
Keep
over
up
here.
the camera.
See
The
about
camera's
the
lit.
camera.
Just kidding. Hi, TikTok.
Don't forget to clap.
Welcome back. So we are coming out of intermission for our episode tonight. We left on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Before we jump back into the game, though, if this is your first time joining us on Roll Seekers, welcome. We're very excited to have you. If you've come back many times, thank you, fellow Seekers. We're always happy to have you. So, biggest announcement is we do have a Kickstarter going on right now. So we are doing very well. We've already funded. You can find it the link is on our link tree in our bios on our 2 platforms. We are less than $100 away from breaking our second stretch goal. So please, please, please give that a check out. We would love to have you be able to play in the world of Nabel, which is where we play. Everything you see is improvised except for some notes and lore, but you'll be able to see that we improvise a lot. So, very excited. We played Dungeons and Dragons, so we're gonna start playing some Dungeons and Dragons. Let's go back into the game. Yeah, that's awesome. Good stuff. We did it.
What is going on with your eyes?
So after a few seconds, they will calm.
Recede.
They will recede.
Five
So
bean.
when he comes back, he hunches down. The brazier ignites. There's like an explosion of fire, almost like a column of fire, goes up into the air. As it does, the clouds swirl above, and the storm stops. And you notice that the stone behind the brazier, all of these runes ignite and fire on it, and they look like the same carvings that you saw in the cave, as though all the people that have pilgrimaged have made their mark. When the fire comes down, that Grim Reaper wraith figure is gone.
I'm sure we've asked this before. The runes, do they have words? Is it language?
They're just pictographs.
Okay, all right.
They're just pictographs.
You're a pictograph.
I'm gonna head over to the large stone and using my hand axe attempt to carve into it.
Okay.
I'm going to. I can't remember the name of it. I'm going to draw cut into the rock a picture of the flower that I'm seeking. Trying to find it.
Ah, yes. For the stalkers.
Oh, that was last time.
Oh, would anybody else like to do anything while he kind of just stands up and walks over there?
I'm looking around. Are there footprints for that guy who disappeared? I thought he was gonna give us some answers, and now he's gone. So I'm looking for footprints.
There's no footprint.
Okay.
Go to ambient cello 2.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Oh, ambience cello.
Oh. The original. Should we all carve our name, Bjorn? I don't want to deface an ancient tradition, but...
I don't stop carving. It's taking a little bit. No, leave this one to me. I'll be with you in a moment.
Great customer service.
Aaron walks over to you, whisper, "What just happened?"
I don't know. I mean, I thought if we did the sacrifice, we'd get some answers. We've got to save Helena. And Bjorn, did you see his eyes? I mean, it's just like a minute like that, but there was something really off about it.
Honestly, I didn't see it.
Yeah,
I saw the explosion.
really
Did you see it, Bill?
Yeah, it really escalated quickly. I mean, I threw in a piece of paper, and next thing we know, your guitar is on fire.
Right, Aaron, do you feel differently? Did something happen to you when you did that?
No,
No effect at all.
not that I know of. It seemed to have helped Bjorn.
Right, I mean, right, you thought you thought we'd get help from Helena too, right?
I thought that's what this whole point
Right.
was. I thought that's what we were doing here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you
I feel
have
like
a
there's not
vision?
everyone's
Did you have a
being
vision?
honest.
Was there...
Yeah, I see this is important to you, Bjorn, but we need some answers here because I just cast Isabella into the flames.
I
That was her name?
Yeah.
stand up from the wall. The drawing is done. Does it glow
No,
like the other ones? Okay.
and they seem to be dousing. They look like they ignited in fire.
Okay. I walk up to Aaron and I hold out my hand for a handshake.
That makes it better.
All right. He shakes your hand.
I know how much Isabella means to you.
Matt.
I'm sorry if I'm bad tonight.
So from the stone, what was it? What was it we were supposed to do next? There was a bridge and the stone, but there was something between it.
Sacrifice, ask our questions.
Stuck between a rock and a
We
hard
make
place.
our way to the bridge.
Being proficient in religion in my history.
History run.
Do I have any
I'm gonna
concept
make
of...
a
Play it like Fallout. So that sounds like something you're gonna pull out of your bag. My Historon.
I'm gonna make a character that's a mastermind rogue named Histeron.
You know it's working because it's spinning.
Do I have any concept of what happened to Bjorn?
Please. Yeah, let's do a knowledge roll.
He's dead.
We all need to figure it out.
9.
Nope.
Torin,
Yep.
You killed me.
what was your role in the Dragon Wars?
What the fuck are we talking about? Helena!
Our
Yeah, well,
Our request-
I've gotta agree.
our requests will be granted later.
No, Bjorn, we have literally crossed the Wraithwilds. We've gone through storms. I just saw a column of fire. I need more from you, man.
This is not the ending. I don't have all the answers.
Please stop acting like you are. Like you go over there all morosely and start carving your name into the. Don't let anyone do this. This is my thing.
Well, it kind of is.
Kind of gape kept it.
Aaron don't give two shits.
Yeah.
Dustin thinks he's doing great.
I don't have all the answers. All I know is that the pilgrimage does not end here. We have more challenges.
We were told not to cross the bridge. We've been warned several times, even by your hooded friend.
So do we have the answers that we're looking for?
No.
For Helena? For my niece? For...
When he says that, are there any symbols that we saw light up that have to do with her people? I can't. That.
Oh, Helena's people?
Yeah.
No.
Nothing.
This seems to be very much a barbarian thing.
If we don't have the answers yet, that means we must push on. That's all we can do. Until there's nothing left to move on to. We either will reach answers that we're looking for, or there's nothing. And we'll return back to Keef? No.
Kev.
Kef. Then we'll return back to Kef, and we'll keep looking for Helena. Everybody was allowed to make a sacrifice. Multiple of you asked for Helena. I used the opportunity to ask about this child I may or may not have, and my niece,
But wait, I made a sacrifice and got 0 answers.
which is why we push on. There's more to There's more to Dreg'Damor.
There's Dreg'Damor.
Oh, I'm so disappointed that I didn't get to that first.
No, you
So
got there.
good.
No, you got there last because
I did-
your very last
that was-
word after we defeated. You want some Dreg'Damor?
Can you have inspiration?
Thank you. That's
You're
right.
welcome.
No, I'm not condoning that.
Torin.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm not angry. Can you tell us what happened?
I don't. I mean, obviously, my life is a little bit of a blur, but from what I do remember, Valence, our king, he was tasked by the gods to defeat Tyve. I don't know the full story behind it, if I ever knew in the first place, but it was the god's will. I believe it was Ophoros.
Which god?
I believe it was Ophoros that, or Solaris.
Solaris.
It was Solaris. Solaris tasked Valence with taking out Tyve. I don't know why. I don't know what Tyve did before then, but
Have you mentioned Solaris before? No. Who is Solaris? We'll get back to that. When I grabbed the flame, I had a vision that I was ascending above this mountain range as Tyve. And when I looked down, I saw multiple people standing with you and one man threw a spear into my chest, just like the pictorial that we saw.
That would have been Valence.
If these visions are true, what the Dreg'Damor show us, the defeat of Kaiferon was real, and you were there.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
The visions you've had.
Yeah, I mean, glimpses. I remember bits of the battle. I remember fighting, and I remember that final bit where Valence did take out Kaiferon. As a god, I'm pretty sure he can't be killed outright, but I mean, we did take him out.
So, like, how old are you?
This war was 4,000 years ago, I think.
Maybe I need a box.
Right. 4,000 years.
How old were you during this war?
Oh, that's all just where'd my piece of there they are.
4,021.
That's all a very gray area. I've lived for somewhere between hundreds and thousands of years. But yeah, 4,000
How
years
does
ago,
that
the Vage
square
House
with
Dragon
your
God.
people? Sounds like he doesn't die either.
We just live for. I mean, we just have a longer life than you guys.
I guess.
This is all very incredible. I hope we can learn more.
Me too, like how to save Helena.
Agreed. We have two choices. We can keep moving forward and hope the Dreg'Damor can give us further answers, or we turn back.
What's going on with the storm?
Oh yeah, is it still gone?
Great question. So, the storm ends from behind you, and as you're talking, the fog that the flame kind of basically like condensated everything. So there's been like a mist, and slowly the mist fades, and right behind the stone, you see a bridge crossing an enormous chasm. The bridge spans hundreds of feet. About halfway through the bridge, battle cam! About halfway through the bridge, you see a tower, like raising itself about midway, like a midway point on the bridge. And then far in the distance, you see like an ill omen begotten by darkness, the final glacier going up toward the skyline, and buried in its black ice, a keep frozen forever in the glacier.
Fallen.
Ooh, I thought it was going to take us a lot longer to get here.
Did they say why we shouldn't cross the bridge?
Only that it was dangerous.
I don't remember any specifics, just that.
It was the second. Is this the second bridge? Okay.
I feel like most places here are dangerous.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see any immediate reason to not keep going.
What time of day is it?
Night.
So,
We should
Besides
definitely.
that.
is there
Camp
Yeah, besides
for-
that.
is there a path down along?
So great. So the bridge crosses an enormous chasm. You notice that as you're looking at the bridge is itself very large. This doesn't like, as you're looking at it, it's almost unfathomable that it could have been made by human hands. You see the large pillars holding the bridge up, and they extend down into that same kind of dry ice mist that just goes on and on. At the edge of the wind, you hear what sounds like screams of the dead far below.
Yeah.
Cavern sticks.
So I agree that we should camp before
Yeah.
we even think about
Go to
crossing.
bed to the screams.
I, as much as I don't want to stop, it'd probably be best if we rest here for the night. Seems like we should be able to get through, especially with Torin's hut.
Yeah, if.
I mean, we don't want to. I don't want to walk across a bridge with screaming below me in the middle of the night.
Oh, for sure.
We may be able to see another path. They said not to go over the bridge.
Oh, you think we could like find our way down? That's a lot of climbing.
Let's get a Let's
Oh,
get
it
a better
looks
look.
pretty steep to me.
When you fall from that high, it doesn't matter.
Looks like more than one story.
Why don't we get a good night's rest? We can take a better look at the cavern in the morning. Maybe there's something.
Yeah, I think that we definitely need to rest and kind of deal with this tomorrow.
All right, Torin. Pitch us a tent.
Yeah, I'll walk a little ways off this more or less beaten path, and I'll start drawing up the glyphs for Liamon's tiny hut. And I'll ritual cast it.
Sweet.
You do that. You have a hut.
A tiny.
Kiara walks over to the stone and she carves her name into it as well. And she looks up and she places her hand on it and she tries to read names that she's interpreting based on the images. That's all she does.
This one says John.
I would go over and obviously she's not here, but just have like nondescript kind of conversations about the pictures and maybe things we recognize.
Yeah, is there any carving or any glyphs or any decoration on the brazier that's like something that the barbarians didn't come and chisel in, like something that may have been part of it at the very beginning? I'm just looking for any carvings in it that I might recognize that might give me a clue as to what's going on.
Yeah. So you look around and let's go ahead and investigate it.
Sure. 15.
So
14. Sorry, 14.
So you believe that at the bottom, written in Vayan, it does say that this was the last flame of Kaifron. Basically, it was taken during his death throw.
Okay. Gotcha.
It is now out. The brazier is out.
Oh, it's out.
It's
oh,
out.
okay. I thought it blazed back up afterwards. Okay. Anything on the inside? I don't expect there to be any sort of residue, but I mean.
No, burned clean.
Okay. I would like to go to Bjorn after he's done chanting with Kiara or whatever he's doing over
We're not
there.
having a seance.
I
We're,
didn't-
we're just talking about pictures.
Okay.
We're simple pictures.
This looks like a horse.
You see that berry?
It's a cool berry.
Like looking
I
at
don't care what
clouds.
you say. Citizen Kane is overrated. Oh, not those pictures.
But I would like to go up to Bjorn, and I'd like to give him a once over, like a medicine checker.
Oh, that's smart.
Just see if I can get any idea of what may have just happened to him. I mean, he was infused with the power of a god. I'm looking for any clues as to what may or may not help us.
Perfect.
Okay, that's a lot better than anything else I've been doing today so far. 24.
So you look over at him. Medically, he seems like he's completely fine. This seems like a spiritual matter, and your 9 didn't get it.
Gotcha. Okay. I was like, okay,
Yeah, medically, he looks totally
sure. Well, I don't know what that was, but just keep an eye on anything that might change.
I can tell you in all my time, nothing like this has ever happened to me before.
You have
I feel completely
fire in
normal.
your hands.
Okay.
and
So
absorb the power.
if I feel something, I'll let you know.
Did you know Brill all got bitten by a beetle that was made out of blood?
He was there. No,
Yeah,
he wasn't.
I'm still. Oh. I
But
still.
I feel fine too, so I just
I
think
know,
that
but
this-
like no one. It sounds like no one else has ever felt fine from that.
you just take some vitamin A.
I feel like you're bleeding that one a little bit. Whisper.
I know that
So like a
amongst other cultures, Kaiferon is not looked kindly upon.
Why not?
Are you here?
Like,
Wrong. Hut.
I don't want to stab in the dark, but I feel like I would know a little bit about the mythos of the god of dragons.
Knowledge religion, sir.
Good thing I'm proficient in that.
So-
It's an 11.
You know basic, like, very mythology-based information that the dragon god came to revoke the gift of fire
From other dragons or from humans?
life.
Oh,
That would piss people off.
yeah. Okay.
So the dragon god literally, fire was given as a gift. Mankind turned it to make weapons, and thusly Kaiferon came to revoke said gift.
35.
It wasn't
35%.
Kaifron didn't even. Was it Kaifron that gave fire, or was it Opharos?
Kaiferon did not give fire. Kaiferon came to revoke the gift.
Okay, that's
Opharos made Kaif.
yeah.
Right.
But he wouldn't know any of that.
Yeah.
That's player knowledge.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
want,
yeah.
if you want lore knowledge.
So,
So-
from the beating of wings came the war of fang and fire, and the world was bathed in flames. From Kaiferon was born the other dragons, and Kaiferon was felled by the mercy. So like the mythos starts to fall apart after that. You don't really know what happened.
Okay. So
Some believe that Kaiferon is simply sleeping.
were the other dragon gods around, or did Kaiferon create them like after his death?
You don't know.
Okay,
You're
there's
just,
not
it's
even
some.
mythos
It's
in
like a creation myth. You just don't. know.
Okay.
You're not gonna glean actual information from the myth. You know.
Okay. So then I'll share that with anybody who wants to listen, as much as I know about the dragon mythos and Kaiferon. So now it seems that this great battle is real. It's not just a myth.
Yeah.
Most
Battle
myths are
is-
based on some kind of accuracy.
But what does it have to do with Helena?
Nothing.
The fact, nothing directly, but the fact that you're witnessing.
Why is it
My-
you're standing guard over the Black Keep? Why is this flame out here?
They're making sure the people who reach the keep are worthy.
Why did it go out?
The brazier?
Yes.
It's never gone out before. Perhaps we're the first to be able to cross the bridge safely.
Right.
Maybe this is the
It
blessing
didn't
we
really
need.
seem like that hard.
Well, it went into him, so maybe we could do it.
Maybe.
tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely tomorrow.
What if it's on a time thing though? What if it like starts back up again?
In the morning?
Like in the morning.
We can just keep grabbing it.
I don't have another guitar to throw into the flames.
Well, that's
I think we'll have to take that chance. We should rest.
Before I go to bed, I want to. I've got a decent amount of gold. I'd like to say that at least 2 of those pieces are platinum pieces. And I'd like to do what I can to manufacture 2 just rudimentary rings out of them.
Okay.
he's like,
And then I'll go back up. Bjorn, there's I've had an idea.
Do you have any way of making like a forge or anything? Like I know.
I was thinking of just like heating it up with
dragon
my
fire?
magic, and then I've got
I would have done it.
I've got like jeweler's tools and tinker's tools.
Okay,
and I've got
you're
the,
fine.
the pointy end
You're
of my hammer. Just
Yeah, you got
It
tinker's
doesn't have
tools,
to be
you're good.
fancy.
Can we?
Try casting fire.
A portable kiln.
How long
You
is
could
how long
probably
is the
just
bridge?
grab it and melt it in your hand.
Yeah, all the
with
above.
firebolt.
How long is the?
Tried that with the key, didn't
Don't take that.
How
away
long
from
is
it.
the
We did
bridge?
Try firebolt.
Hundreds of feet.
Hundreds and hundreds of feet.
But I
I mean,
would.
that's like a football field, though.
Like multiple football fields.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna say it's like a few thousand feet across.
Okay. Okay.
It's hefty.
So many football.
Half mile.
Yeah.
But one of these rings, Bjorn, I know we've had issues with you in the past and pulling out of your rage shroom state. I've got a couple other tricks that I might be able to do with this. Just keep this on your finger, and I might be able to help you out in the future.
Can you? I try to put it on like my index finger or something, and it's not fitting. Like
That's-
so I have to.
That's
put it
like
on
your
my
biggest
pinky.
finger. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh.
He has to put it on his toe. Give him a toe ring.
Compliment.
I put my boot back on.
He has other toe rings on. You notice? You're not his first.
So it's not his favorite business.
I see you've met other Vey.
Oh my god.
He has one of those permanent anklets.
You've just
You can't take off.
unintentionally
shock
made
collar.
a new piece of Van lore. I'll figure out
it's
what to
like-
do with those later.
It's like the gnome gods.
Plot point. All they wear toe rings.
What they mean.
Okay, so I
Seems
would
like
like
no.
to.
Not a fan of those.
Betrothed now.
Well, I'm sorry, Dustin.
What you didn't know is that their toes are like this, so the rings have to be like bands.
They're just fingers at the end.
Like Ninja Turtle toes.
I don't know which one's worse.
So they have like band rings.
What toes do I want?
It's a normal person.
No, they're just like WWJD bracelets at that point.
They're just
If
this.
you you find it when you're really committed, you get an anklet.
Holy crap.
That's all I had.
They pronounce it anklet.
Because it's fancy.
I don't like this.
Oh God.
You know it's 9 o'clock.
Um,
No, it's only 8.
I between you and me, I am slightly concerned with using my rage here. What might happen with my ancestors strewn about? What is the ring going to do? Just so I'm prepared.
It's there's a spell where I might be able to if you're in the heat of battle and I'm a little bit further back as I've been tending to do lately, I can help you manage some of the damage you take, and there are a couple of other little things.
Dominate mind.
Like, if you're in a rage and we need to get you out of it.
Is it?
Bring up spell turning.
Is it gonna harm you?
No. Well,
Then I don't want to wear it.
no. It's not going to harm me in any. I can turn it off, I guess. I mean, it's still associated with the spell, so I mean, if things get too bad, I'll definitely throw you to the wolves before myself. But you don't have to worry about that part.
I give like a big hearty chuckle and like slap you on the shoulder. I like it.
Fair enough. We'll see if it helps.
Okay.
Should you guys head to bed?
Yep.
Who's on watch?
Me.
Always.
Always Veer.
Always Veer. Do you stay in the hut or do you stay out of the hut?
I'll stay in the hut because I can see through it.
Okay.
Oh, I would also I haven't been
it's
specifying it lately, but I would still like to, as I do every night, send a message out to Helena and see if she
Answer.
actually responds for once. I think I just do the same thing I've been doing. I'm like, hey, just so you know, we're still looking for you. If you have any information for us, if you can hear me, just let me know and let us know
She
how we
does
can help.
not respond.
Was that message encrypted?
No, but
There's
I
no
mean,
journalist
It's
on
it's just a straight
private.
line.
That
Yeah.
the enemy might intercept it. The blood sorcerers.
That'd be impressive.
Or you could have just sent it to him. So
You never know.
Yeah.
okay. Perfect. This sounds interesting. Halfway through the night, as the rest of the group is sleeping, Veer, far across the chasm, you see in the ice this this is so far away it's almost like you're just looking at a wall of black, right? Because of the night. All of a sudden you start to see like the windows inside the frozen keep start to shine with that same sickly green light. Sounds like breathing, like, and you notice outside in the chasm, just like that dry ice is just swirling slightly.
What is it? What is it?
You might want to go back to bed, but
If you wake me up and the first words out of your mouth, you might want to go back to bed.
like I get you're tired, but like
What?
I didn't like this sneaks up on us,
Yeah,
and
I don't like
tell
this. I think
someone.
we wake everybody up. Hey, everybody, get up. We got trouble. There's trouble.
Right here in River City.
We can't wake up
With a capital T, it rhymes with C. It stands for chasm. We got.
Thought Torm said we were safe in here.
We might be safe right in here, but I don't know how much I can take. Look outside.
You see it.
So yeah,
Oh.
and we hear it too, right? Like sounds and. Bjorn, these are your ancestors. What do we do?
I look
Tea
at
with
it.
them?
Now, is it like going over the bridge? Is it heading towards us? Is it just down in the chasm?
Nope, there's nothing coming towards you.
Nothing.
No, it's just the green. Like there's like a green light in the windows, and then the dry
And we
ice.
hear breathing.
And we hear.
right. Okay. So there's nothing. There's nothing actively coming at us.
Nope.
No, but like
Where it's moving
creepy.
within the cliff face. We see the smoke moving.
It's not smoke. Like in the cliff
Very
face, you
light.
see these green lights, and then
But the
in the chasm,
mist-
the
mist
chasm.
moving.
Okay.
It seems like to me, we made the right choice in waiting for daylight. I look at you like I just want to go back to bed.
Like I'll just keep watching, but that's a consensus that we're just gonna sleep with.
I'm not
that.
going back to sleep. I think my gran would have always said that if you feel like there's something wrong, trust yourself.
Well, apparently, it's been said that you're traveling with the Keeper of the All-Blade. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it's a good thing, so we may be okay.
I will say
Yeah,
this
but then
was
that fire, your blade made the fire like go like almost out, and then that fire's in you. So will your blade even work?
Norman, do you know magic? What's going on?
I have no clue what that is,
It's
but I
all
will
good.
say if you don't get your sleep, you'll be just as worried about falling. Because you won't be as much as on your toes.
But you have to cross a pretty big bridge in the morning.
And it is.
It's
Yeah,
not
all-
falling you need to worry about. It's landing.
Oh, I can't sleep now.
True.
The sudden
But now if you don't
Kill.
sleep, you won't ever sleep again.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go
How
back to
loud
sleep.
is the breathing?
It's just at the edge of hearing.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna stay up with Veer for a
Better
while.
better safe than sorry.
Yes.
But I think we're okay.
I'm gonna stay up with Veer for a while.
Good night.
Good night.
Have fun.
And so, like, you hear, like, Aaron just whispering, waking us, every bloody night, I need my beauty sleep.
I feel like they just don't take me seriously, you know? It's like I worry and I'm trying to help them, and like you're on watch every night. You're looking for danger.
But
and
then when
I walk up-
I miss
I-
something and don't wake everyone
Right,
up.
then it's like
Bro goes up
everyone's
to the
all
edge of the
pissy.
chasm and looks down.
Oh, you
oh
walk
wow.
out? Okay.
Do we know that?
I mean,
Yeah, you just get up and
Yeah.
walk out.
Okay.
So,
A shadow
What
clone
are you doing?
reaches out and grabs you. It's-
you feel the crisp air of the mountain and the glacier on your person, and as you look back, you see the hut, and then you see, or whatever we decided it looks like, probably like a mound of snow or something. You see the stone. The world. You don't feel like an encroaching darkness here, like you have in the other places of Tyve, but you do notice that the storm has returned to the south, barring the way back. The mist swirls in the chasm, but you hear the kind of breathing on the air, but you don't see any lights or anything in the chasm, and eventually the lights in the ice fortress go out. Can I get a perception check from you though?
How long were they?
15.
So as you're looking into the chasm, you're near the bridge, and you notice that carved into the bridge, like whatever these would be called at the front of the bridge, these kind of entry stones, you see the depictions of what looks like a large bird.
But hand drawn, like carved in there by hand.
No, it looks
Like
like
a
it's,
warning.
it looks like it's part of it, but
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it doesn't look like graffiti.
Okay. Everybody who's still up and watching watches Brill shake and tie his breeches and come back. And he pats Whisper on the shoulder. Nothing to be too afraid of out there. We'll talk in the morning.
What did you see anything?
There's signs. Something hunts on that bridge. A winged creature. I couldn't make it out in the dark.
Like a dragon?
No, looked more like a bird.
Oh.
An avian creature.
Just
I
a
don't know
bird.
if it's a pack or...
All right. Well,
The rest of the group goes to sleep, except for you two.
Nobody appreciates it. Just peed off the cans.
I'm gonna say about an hour and a half passes. It's 3 in the morning. Nothing good happens at 3 in the morning.
It's not true.
It's pretty true. it's pretty true. the longer you're alive, the more you realize just how true that is. Unless you're in your home playing video games.
I was sitting.
Even then, you forgot to save and you die, and it's like 4 hours lost.
Shit. The two of you stay still up. Notice that those flames start to come back on the stone.
Yeah, we got more sacrifice.
Like in the brazier?
In the stone.
Like lighting up. No, within it. Like it's lighting up from the inside.
All those runes are.
Oh, are lighting up. Okay. Well, I'm not waking up anybody because they're just gonna say, "Well,
Yeah,
you wake
no.
up for the wolf."
Yeah, I'll wake him up if we're about to die, I guess.
Oh, now you want to be woken up? No, you're fucked. You're not waking
I
up.
told you good job, but we're okay. I was nice to you.
You were nice.
We're not waking you.
Now we're not it either. So they just ignite, but you're inside the tent. So
Yeah. That's it.
Watching.
Yeah.
they get a little bit brighter.
I mean, they already looked at him, right?
Yeah.
And I don't see anything else out there happening, do you?
I mean, they're a little bright, but
Right.
that's about it.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
And they go out.
I think we keep it to ourselves. Just you and me.
I mean, they probably won't believe it anyway.
Right.
And the night passes without incident.
You guys are such assholes. We need to split these two up so they can't sit next to each other.
We need our other elf back.
Oh.
In the morning, you awake, and the storm to the south is raging again.
Oh, wow.
But to the north, the path is still open from the flames that burned.
How wide is the bridge?
It's wide.
It's wide.
Like 50 feet wide?
Like, don't
Yeah.
lie.
Like,
I remember from that one game we played.
right, I think
Yeah,
that,
that's what I was
I think, you know, it just because of the snow and the blizzard, I think we probably should still tie off. Don't you think? I think it would be
I
a
don't
good
know. You think the
idea.
winds
I
would
make
blow you
sure
25
I-
feet?
Did he say how wide the bridge physically is?
Yeah,
50.
50 feet wide.
50 feet.
I
Okay.
point out the birds and the drawings.
Oh,
Okay.
doesn't look good.
History on the bird? The burb? That's a 2 plus 4.
You weren't paying attention during those mythologies.
Stupid birds.
Stupid birds. I don't like birds. They're like wannabe dragons. Says young Bjorn.
Me as an 8-year-old.
Well, so we're
I'm gonna
agreed,
go
we're
lift
agreed that we're going to stay tied together.
I lift these up and
Is
put them
there?
on.
I'm gonna go lift logs.
Didn't we do that
birds.
once before?
With that?
I feel like we did that once before.
You know what's not the word?
Is there any break point halfway? There was a tower.
There's a tower halfway.
Is there an entry? Can we see a door in the tower?
Not from your vantage.
Okay.
Like, it's like a half a mile, so. But you do see a tower.
In the middle. So, if something were to attack, we
could
take
go in
cover in the tower.
Unless it lives in the tower.
If it comes out of the tower, we'll know not.
And then
Well,
we'll,
yeah, I
we'll
guess-
abort. Then we'll just run past the tower. All right, we got a plan for every occurrence. All right.
Yeah. So when we get on the bridge, I say we move swiftly. Try not to stop unless absolutely necessary.
I like that plan.
How is the wind? Is there a...
It's windy.
Yeah.
Does it feel like if we're not careful, it's gonna push us off?
Not quite.
Okay.
But if wind were to hit the bridge, it would create a shear, and that could.
You gotta really watch for black ice.
Is it consistently going one direction,
Black ice.
or is it back and forth? The wind
No.
consistent.
Yeah.
Okay. So the wind is blowing this direction, so we should stand offset a little bit in case there's a gust. So when we position, everybody good?
Yeah, let's go.
Are we tying together? Was
I
that...
sure hope so. Whisper once.
May as well.
Please put your figures on the.
Here's a bunch of people.
Coming from this way?
Yeah. Probably Bjorn, are you in the front?
Oh, yeah.
Dragon.
Yep.
She's not.
Do you have a
She's gonna go there.
somebody with a shield or something to
I think they got put away.
brill it up? Brill will be in the back.
And there's Aaron.
There's Aaron.
Here, you can be Elric. Everybody loves Elric.
Oh, I got it. Nice.
As we learned from Calvin playing Elric is infertile.
Elric almost dies.
I am?
Yeah, Calvin made that canon.
You're a bard. We had to do it.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. Thanks, I hate it.
And then you skinned yourself.
No, I just got eviscerated.
No, you skinned yourself and became
All
a
right.
mother.
Did you want us like actually on the bridge?
You're fine there.
Okay.
No, he didn't get skinned. He became a shapeshifter.
So,
He was yeah.
we're gonna do role play with the figures, so you can move them. Know that it is much further. Wish I could move the battle came down, but that would be a whole giant ordeal. So,
Okay.
Like, is every square instead of 5 feet like 15 feet?
we're just gonna use our imagination.
Yeah, I'm-
If you go into initiative, it'll be what it is.
Okay.
But just know, like, this is a thematic. So, like, if once you reach a certain point, I'll be like, you're just running on the bridge.
Okay.
Okay. But I thought it'd be cooler to see the
Yeah.
chasm.
When I was
Okay. So,
so
what would you like to do?
All right, we got our plan. Let's
Go ahead and start moving yourselves, like, just a couple.
I am in the middle.
Can we move one to represent
You wanna be in the middle?
everybody? Can we move one to represent
definitely-
everybody moving?
I'll swap him with me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would just kind of keep going, right, until something happens. Or
Yeah.
you see
Yep.
something.
I'm constantly looking back over my shoulder.
Faster than a walk, lesser than a jog. Brisk. Call that yogging. The soft
And
walk.
are we gonna head to the tower?
Stiffening you, straightening
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We will check out the tower one.
Yeah.
We're up here to investigate. May as well do so thoroughly.
And we're still hearing whispering?
Yeah, it's getting louder as you're crossing the bridge.
Oh, okay.
As you reach about there, you notice that in the distance you see. So we're gonna say you're nearing the tower. You've walked quite a ways. You're about almost halfway across the bridge. Near the tower, however, you see corpses laying down.
How many?
Oh.
3.
Do they in any way remind us of the corpse we saw at the earlier?
They're not all bunched up like that, so they're
So,
gonna be
like,
spread out. Yeah,
The one up
perfect.
here?
Yeah, I know you have firewall.
I didn't put them there.
Yeah.
Do you have firewall?
Yeah.
At seeing the
And a
corpses,
lightning
I
bolt.
will actually put Hellbeacon away and take out my shield and hand
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
As
drawing my
you're
blade.
at this point, you all of a so like you reach this point, and behind you, almost as if it's alive, the storm engulfs the edge of the bridge, engulfing the stone. From underneath the chasm, you hear the voice as when it answered you in many voices. You were warned. You were warned.
out.
The old blade, though.
Bjorn looks around to the group with his weapons ready. Prove them wrong. Show them we are worthy.
And as you say that, you hear the flapping of one whoosh of wings. And directly to my left, you see this bird erupt out of the clouds. The bird is a huge creature. Its wingspans are like the size of Bjorn, like two Bjorns, like each ring. The bird looks as if it is slightly undead, but it has that sickly green light coming down through its eyes as it swirls into the sky.
Oh, that thing looks awesome. It's
Articuno.
TikTok, you should go to Twitch right now. And
Yeah, you might.
battle
How
cam.
far away is that bird?
It's too close for comfort.
that hit?
Burb.
No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, man. You're crazy. I am gonna grab one thing.
There we go.
Oh my goodness.
Fireball, but radiant damage.
Oh, he's going in a secret little hidey hole back there. He's getting
Going in
more
the
stuff.
closet.
Anybody have some nets?
I have fireball.
Find me somebody that isn't carrying a loot. Over there. Just pull something out of the cabinet.
I've got like some death blade thingies.
What's happening?
Do you want one of these bodies instead?
Yeah, just trade me
there's
with one of the...
right behind you.
Oh.
Like right behind your head on that middle shelf right there.
Yeah.
I see a shield and a sword.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't tell what it is.
Wait,
Yes.
David.
I can grab Kevin.
Oh, those
Here we
little
go.
characters?
Kevin will help
Yeah.
us.
Here we go. This feels very... more...
Yeah, you're David now.
Pretty David-esque.
I'm David.
What? How
Yeah.
dare you insult Elric?
David's cooler.
I
I
mean,
don't carry a loot.
and you're not a halfling.
And I'm not a halfling.
I forgot that.
Elric is all that is man.
just remember, this thing is huge.
Yeah.
So it is larger than it looks. I thought this would help.
Oh, perfect. Oh,
Oh, it's here.
you dropped.
So that was made by the Technomancer. He actually painted that 2
Very
days
cool.
ago.
Oh, wow. Nice work.
I can't figure out if that's supposed to be crooked or...
I can't see. I can't see.
Yeah, and this was provided to us by Loot Studios. So in the
Oh.
future, so they actually provided us with quite a few figures. We're going to be making a logo so that we can show whenever we're using Loot Studios.
Nice.
But they provided us
Wow.
with a lot of figures.
Awesome.
I'm gonna fix it, but I can't see. So
It just sits on there. So you just got to connect it and then it... Here, I'll do it.
okay, I got you.
Can we just leave it off so Trevor can see for a minute? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it
So
won't-
we're
it
gonna
won't-
leave it
it
off
won't-
for right now.
Okay.
Nope.
This is like, no.
I can't see.
Okay, we'll leave it off then.
With the blast shield down.
Yep.
Sit on your foot like Allie does.
Initiative. We gonna fight it?
So, it
Yeah, oh,
swoops up.
I mean, maybe
Here,
it
you just
doesn't
wanna
want to
set it on
attack
there.
us.
Just set-
Maybe it's just gonna leave.
Okay.
Just
It swoops up.
It's here to
It
eat other
caws, and within one brutal swoop, it comes barreling down on the one who's believes that now they are chosen. With one flick of its death-like claw, it snaps the rope and attempts to grab you. This is its surprise round.
Cool.
Oh no.
Let's do this.
Who's next to
It has advantage.
Can you try to grab
I'm
the rope?
behind him.
Can you dex to grab the rope that broke?
Yeah, well, I'll see what happens.
Were we tied off together?
We were. We're all tied off.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
So
but
it
it
snapped the
snapped
rope
the
between
rope,
you
yeah.
and me.
Correct.
So there's the challenge. Yeah, so depending on what happens, I will try and grab the rope, but I'm going
hang
to have to
on.
make some sort of will save.
I
if
don't
it's
think I
first to
can be
go up.
surprised.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Oh, you can't be surprised?
Don't think I can be surprised.
Oh yeah. Primal awareness. or
I have
something like
advantage
that?
on dex throws against effects that I could see while not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Not a dex. It's trying to grapple you.
Oh, but you
Grapple master.
You're good at grapple. I don't know if that helps you when you're being
It's a
grappled.
throwback.
Shall we roll?
On attack rolls against a creature. Yep, let's do it.
Come on, Trevor.
Do you have a damage?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't matter when you roll a 20.
It's true.
Okay. After you.
28.
Not an 18. 18.
It grabs you.
I would like to try and make a dex check to grab the
Do
rope
it.
that's tied to him.
Do it.
You come
It's
with?
tied to all of us.
We'll see.
We now
Hey,
look like a
there's a lot of us on that.
Would that just be?
Look at
Can I
those
add
things.
athletics?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
And
I rolled like a
he's
whole
doing a dex save.
Just
Acrobatics.
dex. If it's so it's going to be a 22.
Dex save. Dex save.
Oh,
22.
dex save.
Okay, you grab the rope.
All right.
You have his rope.
Right.
This bird though has grabbed him and
Yep.
continues its movement. It goes straight up at an angle.
So
I-
so now, I guess it's can you hang on to that rope?
Right, and I'm tied to them. So can there
Correct.
be some kind of
It
collective
goes so it
strength
comes
check?
up on its turn. It goes up 40, gets to you, still flying. It's gonna go up 80 feet.
I can show
So,
you.
since we're all holding on, can we
So-
make a collective strength check? Like it's got him. I've got the rope that the bit of his rope, and I'm tied off to all
All
these
of
guys.
us.
Okay, But it's your strength that has to hold down to his rope. Doesn't matter that you're with everybody else.
We can keep you grounded, but you
Right.
gotta hang
Okay.
on.
You gotta
All right.
not get rope burn.
So I guess all right.
The bird.
You're gonna
just
strength
ripple
it.
ash.
There's no way this is gonna happen.
No.
Come
Yeah.
on.
If it does, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
All right.
I'm gonna be. I hope you nat 20.
Like
this
I'm
and
trying to.
pull that
I'm
bird
trying to
down.
hang on. I'm just trying to. Bjorn, no! Don't go with the bird.
Don't go.
I rolled a natural 19.
Wow.
Damn good.
About as good as I could do.
Maybe it
What's your-
allows
your-
me to
your-
roll.
And I have a plus
advantage.
3, so 22.
Here we go.
Nat 1.
22.
So close.
So
Yeah.
it grabs it. The rope goes through, burning your hands as it just just goes up.
Bjorn!
As it looks down, you look up at this thing like it's got you in its talons, and it goes 80 feet up. So it's on the other side of the bridge now. So
Put it by Martin.
You know what's cool is I drop right into that pose. My figure's in the right place.
Like, I almost got higher.
Maybe it just wants to take Bjorn to its leaders.
as it pulls you up, and it like you're looking at this thing, and you don't sense your ancestors in this creature,
Oh.
and it throws you.
Oh, great.
So you're gonna go at an angle. You're gonna be going off the bridge. Like
Okay.
it threw you into the chasm.
Sure.
Featherfall.
Sure.
Barbarian.
Do I get
waterfall.
any sort of reaction, any sort of anything when he releases me? I get nothing.
How far? How
Nada.
high up is it?
No, it's just grabbing you, moving you up,
goofy
letting you
one.
go.
Spread out your cloak like a parachute.
I don't know.
Initiative.
Spread out your loincloth.
How did I miss that?
That ring you gave him lets him fly, right?
Vigilant
Yes,
blessing.
sir.
No.
Vigilant
Extra roll.
blessing.
I'm not going last.
Initiative?
Yeah.
Because I keep forgetting to do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Because
Sir.
originally it was a 4.
Haven't rolled it. I've rolled it on initiative.
Okay, let's go ahead and do.
Bird.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's fine.
This song is called Lord of Destruction.
Wait, but there's only one bird.
The song. Oh.
I don't like this.
Trevor, just grapple it.
It already let me
threw
go.
That's a lot of cards
Hooray.
for one bird. That's a lot of initiatives for one bird.
All right.
That's a lot of tiles for one bird.
10 or, 20 or higher.
Natural 20.
Nice job.
I never go first.
I
All
hope
right.
you have.
Kiera will not have an initiative. So,
Yeah.
She's scared.
she's terrified. 15 to 20.
15.
10 to 15.
11.
Also, 11.
What are you guys' dexes?
Mine is a 16.
No, I mean like plus. Oh, so plus 3?
Plus 3. Also a 16.
Well, who'd like to go first?
You can go first.
Throw, Thorin.
I'm so sorry. I rolled a
You're gonna have
19.
to toss me.
I was planning in my head.
Okay, I will.
Forgive you this time.
That's kind of how I feel. I was like gonna make you go where I have you now, but that will be nice.
Thank you.
All right, 5 to 10.
When did you say 10 to 15?
I just said it.
11.
What's your dex?
3.
Okay, and I did not roll. Aaron has a 12. You guys have a turn. Okay, as the bird throws, it caws, and behind you, far here, you see now being halfway, the edge of this side of the chasm has a wall on it, and all of the lights in the walls ignite with that green light, as does the frozen keep in the ice, and each of those undead stand.
I'm gonna pull out my book, point at the undead, circle, 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 and then just punch it in the middle. Fireball. Hold up.
What's the radius?
15. It's a 20-foot.
Oh, it's 20 foot.
Yeah. So I think if I do it
Get two.
I'll give you those two.
Yeah, no, I can get those. I can't get that one at all.
Yeah.
They need a 16 dex.
20 radius?
Yeah, 20.
Well, if you go like
Yeah,
right
this
here.
Yeah, but I'm only giving them those two because I
Okay.
could have moved the
It's
guys away
higher.
from 20 feet
Gotcha.
away. So
Could I get one more D, please?
A D8?
I knew. I literally said he has
sorry,
fireball.
D6,
Move him far
D6.
enough away. So
I'm blind. Thank you.
12. Oh, they needed 16. You said
Yeah.
both of them fail.
7. 10, 15,
Come on, do math.
19, 20, 21, 22, 27, 32.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep. $32, you said?
Yep.
Okay, they get hit, and they get hit hard. Oh, sorry, hang on.
Oh, please tell me they're vulnerable. Are they vulnerable to fire?
They're not.
They vulnerable to sword hits.
They take 75 damage.
The one up on the one not being targeted, you see him lift his hand, and the fireball goes into his hand.
Oh, come on.
You want to knowledge arcana it?
Can anyone?
You already
knowledge
know.
arcana
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
it? Just because I have arcana.
Can I?
27.
Will I fall? Wow, that's a great
Say
counterspell.
27.
Yeah.
He counterspelled you, but you believe it's his only one.
Monkey.
Counterspell.
I don't have counterspell.
That's even.
What kind of wizard are you?
Even Bjorn starts yelling, "It's counterspell!"
You see him counter
But
your spell?
it got it. But what he got is he knows it's the only one.
Yeah.
Bjorn, you're falling. At the end of your turn, you will fall the full rate that you fall, which I believe is 60 feet.
Okay. Well, hang on. I still have a turn. Still have a turn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. All right.
I can't fly.
I'm going to take
Oh, sorry, 500 feet.
500 feet in a turn.
Yeah. That's what you fall.
Once you've hit
500 feet per
terminal.
round.
At terminal velocity.
It's 6 seconds.
That's what it says.
Oh, that is 6 seconds of falling.
6 seconds of falling. You fall 500 feet per round.
9.81 meters. Ugh, never mind. Okay, 500 feet. So at the beginning of my turn.
Yeah, because feather fall allows you to fall 60 feet per second per round.
It's still pretty fast.
You falling into water?
I'm falling
I wanna try and
into
grab
death.
him.
He's just
Literally. Okay. This is how far the bird has gotten, correct? And releases me from this point.
He is 80 feet up at an angle,
Right.
and
Up
you've been
this way.
and he's throwing you.
How far
A
away
squared
is
plus
he?
B squared equals C squared.
You want a physics?
Okay, so he
No, it's
flew.
actually
He
geometry.
flew up. He got to you at 40 feet,
I only need to know.
and then he goes up like this at 80 feet.
I only need to know the distance from here to here, no matter how high up he is.
So 30 feet away, and he's throwing you though that way.
That's okay.
So you're 60 feet away from it.
So he got
He
All
went
that
up.
movement and a 60-foot throw on me?
Well, he's throwing you. So you're going this way.
Yes.
And you're 30 feet away that way.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. So, when he releases me, I'm going to grab Helvegan, and like a baseball bat going into the stands, I'm going to whip that thing back at the bridge to try to get it to land on the bridge. And I'm going to yell out Kiara's name.
Okay.
So, in physics,
I got you.
Yeah, you don't lose the horizontal velocity.
You're fine.
So as long as I can have the power
You
to
want
get
the
it there,
axe to hit the bridge.
yeah, to
Do it.
just land. Okay. Attack roll. Athletic.
it's
attack.
it's
Okay.
attack.
17. Yeah.
Yeah, you will throw it. You throw it onto the bridge. Kiara grabs it. Aselsi catches it. So let's go ahead and put Kiara on the bridge as a figure. Oh, you will make it 50 feet. So sorry. So the we'll do it's by the ice over there. Perfect.
Okay. And now I can get Team Rocketed blasting off again.
You fall 500 feet down
That's all I can do.
into the he just falls in through the mist.
You was past the veil,
Well, so-
man.
The Millennium
So
Falcon.
I want to ask about this.
Don't worry.
I don't remember when I used my last epic feat.
Okay.
It was when I think we fought one of the iron chain that broke through, and I put my fire thing in it.
yeah,
Remember
the
that? So I don't
napalm.
think it was at 5th level.
No, it was. I think yours was at 4th level.
So I have written on my sheet under
Somebody earned an
bonds.
extra epic.
I have Bjorn written as my bond here. So
Did you just
I
write that?
am imagining this epic feat. Like there's a bit of like I'm terrified, but I'm seeing him plummet. I've got some give. I grab as much of it as I can. I'm yanking everybody else towards me, towards the edge, and I run and I leap off the bridge, hands outstretched to try and catch him as he falls. And then everybody else is gonna have to do the group strength check, and I guess I'll have to do a strength check to see if I can hold on to him. And that would be my epic feat, that we go swinging under the bridge, a la RRR style.
I'm
just thinking like, okay, so we have to make this physics sense. So you're gonna have to. Do you have any rope?
Well,
we have rope.
We're tied together.
But you don't have enough slack for him to jump 30 feet away.
I would veto it. You're at most 10 feet from the person behind
But if
you.
you have rope, you could cut your rope, throw it to them, and jump off the bridge.
We have.
I have rope and pitons.
That would work.
All right, so the idea would be I cut my own rope, toss them the edge, one end of my rope,
Yep.
go running off with the. Yeah, I mean, I'm going for it.
Do it.
Okay, when you toss that rope to me, like. No, I grab it like.
It's like the
why
moment
did you
in
cut
Willow where
yourself?
he's like,
Because
you
don't
are,
have, you cut it
you
because you
are
didn't
a
have the
second
slack.
story man.
You did it because you didn't have the slack.
Right, that's why I had to hit it my own.
Rip Val Kilmer.
When
Yeah.
when he throws me the rope, I'll do this on my turn.
All right, so is it acrobatics check?
Hang on.
No, so you just do it.
Okay.
So
It's epic.
Yeah.
he runs. We'll say that you fall at the end of the round. So I'm not gonna people should have a response to that. So you run, you throw the rope, you cut, you jump off with a rope, and you're going to jump 30 feet towards you as you're
Yeah.
falling, and he reaches
running
out
start.
and you're going to grab him. That's your epic feat. So you grab him. Now the whiplash of you guys hitting will be a strength check at the end of the round. But for now, you've got him.
Okay.
I'm up. I move to protect the group. I don't think I can get far enough ahead. Save them! I'll hold them off!
So can we move the figures where they are? So they're off the bridge.
There you go.
Okay, so we're all still tied together with a rope, and we need to do.
But not tied. No, now.
Oh, okay.
Except not Whisper.
Right.
But I have the rope because I was
1, 2,
next to. I have his rope,
Oh, you okay? Gotcha,
and he
gotcha,
jumped
gotcha.
off.
Right, right.
And
So Veer,
That's
you have
30.
to run with him because the bridge is 50 feet long. So he jumped. Like you have to run with him.
Wait,
to the
she,
other.
you skipped me.
I haven't gone yet.
Oh, I.
No, I'm just talking. Like,
Oh! I thought.
Essentially,
gonna stay near the
we're all
edge.
attached, so
stay
like
near
we're
the
all
edge.
gonna have to like run this.
Yeah. So if you
Right.
guys don't all run 50 feet, this cannot happen.
Yeah,
So,
you
like,
guys have to
all
shuffle
to
behind
move.
her.
You all have to go to the other side of the bridge.
Okay.
That's gonna be everybody's movement
Correct.
for the turn.
And action.
So while I'm running, can I not try to do anything with the
Well,
rope?
I'll cut my rope and
Perfect.
Oh, that's fine.
and stay ahead and move.
Free
ahead.
action. You cut your
Yeah.
rope.
Can I try to like, as he throws rope and we're running, can I try to like loop the new rope through like the tie off?
Yeah. Well, let's go back to order. I'm just saying, like, unless you cut your rope on your turn, you must move with
Okay.
your full movement to get to the edge.
So Brill cuts his, moves ahead.
Correct.
Torin.
Okay. I would.
I
No,
like
it's
defense-
Brill's turn.
Oh.
And I'll defensive stance or
Defensive stance.
whatever.
Okay.
Dodge action. I think.
Torin.
I will use my epic feat.
Oh,
What I'm going to do, and I don't know if I've ever used an epic feat before because I always just don't. I will. I'll say I tripped and fell onto the ground as I'm being pulled along, but I'm able to kind of turn around as I'm being dragged and jam the corner of my shield into the seam between a couple of these rocks and just stop all the momentum.
You
Just
do
arrest
that. Yeah, well, you put your guy prone.
Okay.
Veer.
Okay, so I'm gonna just run with this rope and grab the rope from Whisper. And as I'm running, I'm guessing we're all kind of tied off like around the waist. I'm gonna try to just like, even if I can't tie it this turn, I'm gonna loop it through.
Okay.
And
You loop it
then
through.
I would want to tie it, but at least that gives, like, I want to loop it through a few times, even if it's not like tied in a knot.
Normandy, you can be on the other side. Go ahead and go back to the other side because you didn't move because you used your action. Aaronin cuts his rope and uses his action to cut Normandy's
Oh.
Before he gets drunk.
before he gets drug out.
How many of us are still on the rope that are gonna help with the strength check?
3.
The three of you.
No, the 2 because Kira ran over to catch the thing. She wasn't tied on to
Okay,
us.
so
she
he-
ran over there before us.
So he's going to. Aaronin's going to cut Normandy's rope, and then he runs over because he's got the rope on.
You will.
Okay.
I'll walk right there.
And my to specify my my action was to, like, my big thing was to catch the rope to stop them from falling by using myself as an anchor.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making
100%.
sure. Okay.
100%.
You're some kind of anchor man.
Please.
So we're the ones helping.
Right.
Okay.
60% of the time, it works all the time.
Okay, Aaronin is going to.
In retrospect, maybe I should have just tied a rope to a crossbow bolt and shot you. But 2020 hindsight.
You just got to make sure it's a broadhead so it sticks in there.
Expands
Would have
out.
been fun.
And it shoots in and then it opens.
It's just bleeding out.
There's no possible way you can survive it.
Just shoot him in the throat. Oh, I missed.
Those are called mechanical tips, and they're angry. I used to do.
Aaronin is going to grab his short bow and he pulls it and he cocks it and he fires it into the bird.
Yes, sir.
Aaronin rolled a 23. That'll hit.
All right, Aaron. He could have made the shot on Bjorn.
7. He does 7 damage to the creature.
You would have wanted to.
7 damage to the creature. The creature is fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just in the yellow.
Okay. The first So they're going to be 3, 2, 1. So 3 is closest to me, then 2's the middle, then 1. So 1 is the one that 3 and 2 took the most damage. So 3
They
moves
didn't take
toward.
any damage.
Oh, they didn't.
Yeah, that didn't take any damage.
Sucked it all.
Eli.
Whose side
If
it
I remember,
was?
if I
Am I not cutting them off from? I mean, I.
He's coming to you.
Oh, okay.
So 3 is coming to you. He can only move 30 feet.
Right there.
He gets to him. That's his turn.
Oh,
So he
Oh,
double
he wants
moves.
to get to him?
Yeah.
But-
Oops.
Okay, 2 will also go to the defensive stance. He will attack, though.
Okay, so 10, 15.
Yeah.
So I can hit him. I don't know why I looked at you. So I can hit him.
But he can also hit you.
I've
Oh,
got.
not yet.
But I also know how to not hit you.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that.
Oh, no, that one doesn't. Sorry, that one moves
Which one?
that one.
This one?
Yep, he moves toward the edge. This edge.
This edge?
30 feet.
I bet he can make it.
Oh. He points at you, he points at you, and he points at you.
No, I'm in midair.
Dude, do not cast Bane.
He's not casting Bane.
Banishment!
Correct. Doesn't matter. He just chooses 3 creatures, and all of a sudden you hear this. Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 25. 2-5.
Oh, you're fine.
Am I fine?
You're fine.
How's it 7?
You fail. So you take
Sure.
4 damage,
Straight up
and
hit
you
point.
must use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against one creature of the Allep's choice.
Of the ally's choice.
Of my choice.
Oh, of your
He
choice.
chooses Bjorn.
Grapple.
Just stab him right there.
Just hit him.
Between the ribs.
Punch him.
And,
Do I do that now?
then let me go.
Now?
You must use your reaction. Yeah.
Okay. So am
Oh, that's really funny.
Well,
I
Did
close
you
enough?
I would argue he already used his reaction earlier by jumping off the bridge and all of that.
No, that was his turn.
It was on my
Oh, was it
That
your
was
turn?
on it.
You're-
Nice
I
try,
forgot
though.
you were ahead of me.
I think you punched Bjorn in the face.
I was thinking of Aaron on the other side of me.
You definitely don't have a weapon in your hand.
They're just so silly.
No, I don't have a weapon in
So
my
you have to
hand.
punch him.
Make a melee.
Unarmed strike.
Fail take damage done until the next turn. He must make failed save. Weapon attack. So he can pull his weapon out. And
Oh, I just thought.
All right, so I'm drawing my dagger. Maybe he'll grab onto it, and that'll keep us
Your
linked
worst,
together.
most bad dagger.
So that is a.
That's a hit.
It's a 19.
I thought
so he comes up. All of a sudden, you see Whisper just kind of. He goes to grab you, and as he lifts up,
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't really know what I'm doing here.
With the piton.
need a will
It's probably the piton he had in his hand.
yeah, like I don't like. Oh, you're not grabbing him. He grabs. So he.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you like. He's just stabbed you. Like
Yeah.
you're falling.
Yeah, aim for the bushes.
7
You know
points.
what I mean?
7
You're
points.
saying that he didn't grab him?
He grabbed him with one hand.
And then stabbed him with the
stabbed
other.
him. So he can say I have him with one hand, but at the end of the round we gotta do that save.
7 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Aim for the
You
bushes.
hit him good.
Hey, you got a hold of him good now.
I know. I'm
And
hoping
now-
the dagger's
now
still
he's
in
an
there.
ally. Bjorn is an ally with.
He can sneak attack.
Well, Bjorn, you are his ally.
You're
Then why
flat-footed. You're flat-footed.
I wouldn't see it coming. I mean,
I just think
I'm
I
not gonna
don't.
make him do sneak attack damage to you.
I just
Insult
think
to
it's
injury.
funny. But
The last one goes. 1. He's got 60 feet, so he'll move 30 feet closer to the edge.
You want to double move and get over there?
do the same thing.
He's gonna do the same thing. But this time he chooses you. He chooses you,
oh, this is
and
great.
he'll choose you.
Okay.
Will saves.
you're gonna stab him back.
Natural
Deserve
20.
it.
You're fine.
I think that's going to be a 15. Yeah.
You're fine.
You're lucky.
Oh, I don't have a melee weapon.
This is a
anymore.
will save?
Yes.
15 plus 2.
You're fine. Nothing happens. Whoo. Okay.
So like, if we did get whatever the spell you're using is, and they just chose to attack Bjorn, would we have to jump off?
No.
No, it was,
no.
it was,
A melee
he
weapon
was
range?
nearest to me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he was choosing who you. Okay.
That's just
He,
falling.
I failed
That
to
would've been
say
crazy.
no.
like a hockey fight. We each grab each other's shirts and we're just punching each other as we're falling.
Yeah.
There's
That'd
a
be a
movie.
good way to go.
This is your fault.
You're like a brother to me, Whisper.
The bird comes barreling down.
I trusted you.
It comes barreling down on Kiera.
He hates barbarians.
Yeah.
You're gonna say he hates birds.
Kiera holds the axe tight, and you see the bird just kind of like pick up its feathers and just hits her in the chest as hard as he can. He's going to use his entire movement to do this, so he's not even going to do any of
Better
his
get
other
Jamie on
attacks.
speakerphone.
As he does, Kiera just collapses.
Oh.
She gets hit as hard as she can. She collapses in, and the axe goes skidding across the bridge.
But not off the bridge.
Not off the
Where
bridge yet.
can we put a dice?
Yeah, where do you
here?
want it to be? It's
I want it
not
to be on the
nice.
other side by Normandy.
Okay. It's
What is it?
It's that other
Oh,
guy.
yeah, it's
right?
that.
Oh, it's already.
Kira goes unconscious. She's not taking any damage.
I have the axe now.
End of the round. You guys are falling. He just stabbed you. So, I don't even know what roll to do for this.
Strength.
It's a strength check. The DC's 20. Whisper, you have disadvantage. You just stabbed him.
Or he
Do I
has
have to make it?
advantage.
Can
'cause
he
there's
make it 'cause he's
something
also
else-
grabbing me?
There's a handle.
Do you both have to grab him?
No, this is my rule. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do.
Who's doing the roll?
You gotta do it, Whisper.
It's got to be
You
me.
just
And it's got to
stabbed
be
him.
strength.
It's gotta be a strength check.
Advantage if he does an additional die.
And you said
damage
disadvantage?
with the dagger.
Then do we have to do
my
a strength to
gosh.
hold whisper?
There's no way. I'm not gonna get it.
Believe in the heart of the
Two
dice.
nat 20!
Come on.
This
One nat 20. Yeah, but the other one's only a 13.
Wait, is it disadvantage?
Yes, sir.
Shit!
I know.
this is the
emotion.
curse of the
Oh,
Dreg'Damor.
Trevor's dead.
Oh,
From my
sorry,
view, it looks
man.
like
It's okay.
End of the round, Trevor. You fall through the smoke.
Aim for the bushes.
Smart, if it makes you happy from my perspective, it looks like you got 220s.
Well, from your perspective,
I was really excited.
Oh, I'm so used to advantage. That
nope.
now
Which is so
I
good.
look like a big dummy.
I do too. Thanks a lot, Martin.
Yeah, I burned my epic feat on this, but I stabbed him. my epic feat was to get in a good hit on
Yeah, I
him
didn't think
as we were
epic
falling.
did damage. You broke the system.
Oh Lord.
Okay. Top of the order.
I got this.
Oh, I'm after being counterspelled and razzle-dazzled, I'm going to, out of spite, just manifest my quill and just throw it fireball.
Okay.
16 dex save?
The second one uses the ability and counterspells you.
No. No. Wait, then why
yeah.
wouldn't they just counterspell it the first time?
They did.
No, that one did.
Each one of them has a counterspell.
Oh, this
has
game
one.
is stupid.
It sucks when you're only spellcaster and like your cat,
Yeah.
shit gets counted. It sucks.
Which one does this one, though?
This one is the guy with the bird. Nope, sorry.
The bird already did it.
Number one.
This one.
That one.
Number two. Number two does not have a reaction.
Right.
Correct. Number 2 does not have a
He
reaction.
just opens his mouth and swallows it.
Number one now.
Bjorn. You just fall. You fall another 500 feet.
Well, either something happens or he's dead. So.
I am going to
Ancestors will care.
meditate.
You meant masturbate?
In real life, if that's how it was going,
We're going down!
get one last one out.
We're going down swinging.
I'm going to meditate, and I am, as a player, I know it's a fucking long shot. I'm going to try to harness the spirit of Kaifron.
Ride the ghost, baby.
Yeah. Fucking
Got a ghost
something.
rider.
I mean,
Light
just
as a
the
feather,
hardest
stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
No roll, but you do that. Whisper.
So I am pretty heartbroken and panicked, and I'm like holding on with one hand, the dagger, bloody dagger in the other, and I guess I am going to sheath the dagger and start to climb up.
He's got you totally fine. I'm gonna say you climb up.
Okay.
You climb up to the top.
I couldn't save him. I don't know what happened. I had him, and then I'm like,
You
stabbed
stabbed him,
I
Ian!
know. I don't know what
You
was
stabbed
going
him
on.
right in the
I didn't mean to. I had to.
right between the ribs.
Sometimes
There's a
when
good
I see
shot.
Bjorn, I want to stab him too.
But not the time.
It wasn't me. I don't know what happened.
Perfect. So then that is Brill.
Good stuff.
Aaron's the only one with a weapon out, right? Besides myself?
Correct.
Okay, well, I am going to use one
What's
of
your
my
point?
maneuvers. Aaron, shoot the damn bird!
I just did.
So it's commanding strike. So I'm using my attack action to trigger an attack from him.
Oh.
Perfect. He
And
does
then
it.
I'm going to use my Shield Master bonus action to shove this guy off the bridge.
Do
Nice.
it. Do it.
Yes!
Like my
Shield Blaster bonus
I
action.
love Shield Master. It's so good.
Shield Master.
Probably not.
Boo.
He's not strong.
12.
Okay. You push him off the bridge.
I can cast spells.
And so Aaron will have an extra D8 on his damage.
Okay.
If he
His
Aaron's
companion
gonna try
makes
to
an
hit.
epic feat to grab him.
Aaron
as he
hits.
falls.
No. But they don't stab him and they get him.
Find Bjorn on your way down. Let him land on you.
10 plus 3, I believe. 10 plus 3. So 13 damage to the rock.
All right.
Nice.
The undead rock.
And you rolled the D8 as well?
I did.
Okay.
Look to the rock.
Down.
Torrent.
I will stand up, and I'm going to walk over to where Kiara's laying, and she is unconscious. What is she?
Use the wrong roll.
She's knocked out, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thematic.
I
But
will.
is she dying?
No, she's not. She's
Okay.
just unconscious. She's not taking any damage.
Okay. Okay. So she's just.
And she's not going to be able to help you
Got it.
guys. So you don't have to.
All right. So I don't have to worry about her.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys decide to retreat, she will get up and help retreat.
Sure. I kneel down to her, see she's okay, and I look up at these other two Cretans, and my eyes fill with this red lightning, very reminiscent of what we saw in the Evanfell when we were in there, and I just say, run. And this shockwave blasts off of me, just filled with that red lightning. And I will use my channel divinity. Instead of Twilight Sanctuary, I will do the turn undead. So they both must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Turn on.
I thought
dead.
only paladins could do that.
Yeah, are you sure you're not playing Paladin? $12?
Nope.
7.
Nope. And they must both.
Aren't they just automatically destroyed at level 5?
Not 5.
There is a point where they just.
Yeah, that all undead that can see and hear me within 30 feet must be turned for 1 minute, so it must dash away for 1 minute.
Perfect. So you
Dash away, dash away.
you cast this, and the two creatures on the bridge explode.
Undead Santa.
Sick.
How
Nice.
far is the bird from us?
Get out of here. Counterspell this.
60 feet.
Stupid counterspell.
Okay. Veer.
How far is the bird?
The bird is the word. No, he's 30 feet. So let's say 30 feet in the air, 30 feet away. So 30 feet.
Okay.
We're physically.
Oh no, he's closer. He's like 5 feet because
Yeah,
he
just
came
not-
down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is channel divinity an action or a bonus action?
It depends.
I think it's an action.
It depends what channel
Correct.
divinity is.
Right. Turn
I
it
believe
as an
that.
action.
I
Okay.
believe
Yeah,
that.
we're.
Yeah, Turnitin's pretty powerful.
Try giving me. Try doing healing word on me.
Just yell.
Well, you're. Oh yeah, you have a
100
stab
feet
wound
away.
on
I
his
am
head.
and 1,000
feet away.
down.
Right.
I will. As I
the
see the bird,
whiplash.
I will hold onto my crystal close to my chest and then lash out green magic toward the bird, and I think I have to hit it.
This bird better not have a counter spell.
I would waste it. 16 hit.
The bird, yeah.
Okay, and then I nat 20, but it was out of my thing. I didn't count.
Boo.
Okay, then it needs to make a con save.
Fail.
Okay, it's poisoned till the next round,
Okay.
and it's gonna take 12 poison damage.
Zinga.
Nice.
Okay.
Are you saying it's got the bird flu?
Yes.
Oh, it's fluent all right.
It flew up in the air with Bjorn, and then it.
And now I'm fluent straight down.
Aaron runs over and picks up the axe.
Oh, that's one of the spells. So once a day.
Ernen's now, Bjorn. Bjornin.
The bird flies down into the.
He's coming to
Gonna
eat
play
me.
with his food. Play with his food.
Does he go past, like over the bridge?
No,
Or
he
is
goes-
There's really a gap in the middle of.
Well,
No.
No.
There's no gap. So he swoops down into the bridge.
So you can't see him because he's under us.
hope
But he
bites
just
you.
went over. So, I mean, does he fly by me where I get an attack of opportunity?
He's not even 5 feet.
Right now,
You throw
you're more
yourself
likely
off
to
the
survive getting eaten than
Can
that.
you,
I
give the rock
I'm a
over to-
fighter. I have attack.
I'm gonna move it over. Just take him, E. Meanwhile, at the end of the round, you fall another 500 feet, Trevor.
1,500.
My ears were popping.
Yeah.
Chew some gum.
Summon. You need that dragon fire.
Danger zone. Danger zone.
No.
Danger zone.
Let's try.
Trevor, you're Top Gun Maverick.
Buzz
You're
the
a
tower.
goose.
Buzz the tower.
Goose. Oh, too soon.
No.
So you start to you're falling. You're falling faster. So we're still in initiative on the top side, but for you, you've exited initiative and you're plummeting like a rock. You just keep falling. Seconds pass and you're meditating. You're trying to focus in on the dragon gods. Meanwhile, near the stone, unseen to the group, each of the runes light up.
Probably should have told him.
What would they have done?
You hit the ground with a thwack. You are at 2 hit points. All the gear you have on you is destroyed. Basically, anything in your bag that can be destroyed would be destroyed. But a moment passes in your hand, climbs up and claws up out of this mire, out of this thick, like swamp, like viscous mire. What do you do?
Does this area remind me of the Great Swamps,
From
the Lythans?
reminiscent, but you know it's not.
Okay. Man, there goes that potion of hill giant strength. So I have nothing.
You
I
have
can
like, do you have any weapons?
I would have an axe.
Your axe is like, so like it, like you basically can mend it if you'd like.
Okay, sure. So I'll get some string and tie the handle back. My shield would be just
It's just
obliterated.
destroyed.
So I have
So you look,
a hand axe.
barbaric.
Sick. Yeah, that's all I would have.
What do you want to do?
Is my hand axe. I need to do a perception check.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 23.
You look around. You see bones stuck inside of the mire. Human bones, animal bones that you can't recognize. Think like a bog or even like a tar pit. You're basically crawling your way out, predator style. At the edge of this, this gap goes on indefinitely. Above you, you can see the same mist that you did, but down here, everything has a kind of like brownish hue. You see what looks like a wolf, but it's strange. It's on the corner. It's eating some type of carcass that might have fallen in. But you notice that there's no like snow down here. Huge, enormously huge vines are growing along the walls of wherever you're at. But they seem enormous, and rather than them coming down, it almost looks like they're coming up out of the earth, wrapping their way around the ice of this glacier.
Okay. Do the vines look familiar in any way? Like a F, like the seaweed type of green? Nothing. Okay. When I look towards where the bridge would be, the support pillars, do they come into the ground here?
They do.
Okay. Looking there, do I see stairs, a door, a building,
No.
Okay.
And you believe climbing up it would be suicide.
Oh well, yeah. Do I see a single backpack? Nothing. Not because you said they were like human bones and like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like any
but
other
you
stuff.
do not see supplies.
Okay. Always go right. I'm gonna turn right. I'm gonna walk underneath the bridge.
Okay. If you walk underneath the bridge, you see one of the wolves up ahead. It haunches down and growls at you.
I might be crazy, but does this wolf look familiar?
No.
But like they're your people's wolves, right? The same type of
No,
wolf.
this thing looks rabid.
You see a white horse stuck.
And he rode in on a white horse.
That's too soon.
Artax, no.
Come on. Okay. Take another look around. What's my
This
escape?
thing looks like it could attack you.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna then back up from it. Like I don't want to antagonize it.
You know what I'm
gonna
gonna do?
Sneeze at you and you're done.
I'm gonna be underneath the bridge. Like I'm gonna walk just under the bridge. I'm gonna try to make it to the far wall.
The far wall.
So like we started here. I want to walk to try to hit the wall here.
Toward the kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that. As you take a few steps, the wolf goes back down to eating its meal. One number you don't want a D4.
4.
It decides that you look more tasty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It starts to walk towards you.
You can throw a hand axe.
No, you never throw away your last weapon. I'm going to do an intimidation.
Do it.
Where did my die go?
No,
I don't know. It
it's
disappeared. I'm taking yours.
right there.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna yell, scream.
Wait, Trevor.
I have it.
Wow, you
Is
fell
it all the way over
across
there?
The
Yeah,
table.
it hit my
That's
foot.
amazing.
It's been blessed.
Chuck it.
It's been blessed.
Blessed by Eli's foot.
Yes, sir.
Intimidation. Thanks, E.
What was it?
17.
I helped with
It-
that.
You did that.
It looks at you as you're just like, what do you do?
Oh, I'd be just the most
There's a
guttural
sticker.
yell, making myself
of
bigger,
Eli from-
like wolves or pack animals, even though this thing is rabid.
Joe.
So just absolute, try to seem like a.
What do you think? What do you say? Anything? Or?
No, just screaming.
It runs.
Like a bear,
It runs.
Nice.
like an Ursula. And then I'm gonna continue heading.
You just start trudging through the muck and the mire. More time passes than you think it should, until finally, to your left, you see a small cottage that looks like it's built under the brow of many different roots that are going up against the wall.
Hello, Petal. All right, let's go. Hopefully, it's not a hag. Come on.
It's Magda.
Come on. Yeah, we're going to the. I mean, that's all I can see, so I'm going to make a pit stop there.
Okay, so you come up to the door and it's locked.
Do I have the strength to break it in? You know what? I'm gonna knock.
Yeah, no need to break it in yet.
Try before you pry.
Can I help you? You hear a soft voice coming from behind you.
Well, I guess I'll turn around pretty quickly.
You see a woman dressed in different furs. She is young. She is beautiful, and she looks like slightly Nornian, but not.
What color are her eyes?
You can't see from where you're at.
Okay.
You notice that she has like a shepherd's crook in her hand, and she has a basket of what looks like herbs.
Ooh.
You look injured.
I fell from the bridge.
And you lived.
Just making the pilgrimage.
I see.
Can I have help?
Yes, of course. Of course. She sets down the basket and the crook, and she approaches you with a couple of berries. What is your name?
Bjorn.
Bjorn. She starts to rub the ointment on you. We don't get many visitors. Not for a long time.
How do you survive down here? How did you get here?
I've been here with my sisters for as long as I can remember.
Twins. Crap.
What? For as long as you can remember.
We are guardians, per se.
I see. Something a little magical about you.
Huh. Perhaps. Let's get you fixed up. My name's Vang'Namar.
What the fuck?
I called
Pain
it.
comes
Woo! Wow! Young
I called
Vang'Namar.
it.
Woo! What the?
We'll be back in
5 months.
2 weeks. So yeah, we'll be back, not 2 weeks, a month. We'll be back in a month with this campaign. Next time will be our a special game that we'll be playing. And then please be sure to check out our Kickstarter. It does end next Friday, so, FOMO.
Hey, FOMO it is.
But thanks, everyone. We'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Aw, poor Bjorn.
Rip.
The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their like, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum, hear the hum of heartbeat, chain, and ire. Steel your courage to the mast, or throw it on the pyre. The cold, sharp winds bring pain and death, these harsh lands we survive. Our warmth, it comes from hearth and home, but never from the skies. Oh, Tyve, 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 you'll never leave alive. This place is all our prison, but one where you can thrive. And you can wail against those gods and pillage, scream, and fight. But fear the darkness in this land, for it is born of light. Oh, Tyve, 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 we're proud to be alive. And you can say we've lost our minds, or laugh and call us mad. But this place has become our home, so you'll never see us sad. The smoke, great clouds of fire and ash that burn the skies of Tyve. Mountains of iron, seas of bone, in hardships we must strive. Though I still know the songs from yore of virtue, hope, and light. But I have ne'er seen their sight, for darkness is our plight. Oh, thrum, thrum,
Hear the hum of heartbeat, chain and Dyre. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire. We'll pour a drink for Tyve, our love, until we all expire.